package.
I
I've got to show
absolutely,
this package off on
I
stream.
absolutely screwed up my voice saying Napoleon
Oh
over and
God,
over again.
that's terrible.
Yeah, I was literally just screaming at one of my friends. I'm just like Napoleon,
No,
Napoleon,
no.
Napoleon,
Okay.
Napoleon.
Trend, knock it off. Oh wow, it's repeating because I forgot to. I have my mute stream unmuted. Oh, that hurt my ears. Okay, there we go. Let me get Drive open. Let me get D&D Beyond open. I'm gonna wait till everyone gets here. I gotta show you guys the size of this fucking jar. Oh my god. No joke, Trend. This thing is bigger than my head. So I'm gonna show it off on stream here in a minute. Okay, so I need.
Hi, Fraz.
Hey, Fraz.
Mm.
Thank you for saying something, Trent, because usually I don't get a ding when Fraz joins, so
Yeah, I know.
I never know when he's in here.
I know. I just thought I'd point it out. You know that Fraz is here. See,
You should have.
I've noticed that you don't really see anybody when they join, so I've just
Yeah,
gone to.
you're actually
I've
the
Here's the
only
thing.
one.
You should not
isn't
have said
that
anything. Trent would have been fucking hilarious.
No,
yeah,
it
I
wouldn't
know.
have, because then I would have started singing, and the only person that would have hated it or who would have suffered would have been you, Fraz.
I
I
would
mean,
have
I can
suffered.
always just leave.
That's true, but I can hear the leaving sound. I can't hear the joining sound.
At that point, you'd know someone
Yeah.
did join.
Well, man, so
Just never knew.
I've been cleaning my house all day, getting things kind of organized and ready to go for since it's spring break. And I finally got my grades in, so I'm ecstatic about that. I've gotten almost an A in one class and a solid B, and I've beaten all of my friends so far. So far, currently, the losing person is going to
How
be
are their
buying.
wounds?
Well, they're really upset because they always think I'm an idiot. I know, believe it or not, there are actually people out there, Trent, who think I'm dumber than they are.
Mm.
Oh my god, this smells delicious. Oh, but I gotta find the scoop because I don't know where it went.
Let's
Shit.
see who just joined.
Fuka.
Oh, hi,
Uh,
Fuka.
once.
Hello.
So I know
Fuka, I
Wolf.
honestly thought that you were one of the bots that I have from my server, the friend boat, because it honestly looked like your profile picture honestly looked like it for a second.
Alright, there we go. I
I
know
was about to say, DM, you got friend boat?
No. Could be Bill. Yeah, someone make sure to poke Wolf and tell him that the game will be. Or we're in pregame, and he needs to get in here because I want to show off this what I got,
Don't worry, I'm on it.
or at least let him know to check out the. Let me know when he's looking at the stream. Where did the scoop go? Shit.
What?
I'm gonna show you what I got. I mean, I got the Explorers for Wildermont, so I'm gonna spend all night tonight reading it. But I also got something else that Wolfrek has been recommending I get. I don't know where the scoop went, guys. I'm gonna have to figure that out. God damn it. Or at least ask Wolf if he's joining. Oh yeah, let me pop open. So yeah, here in a second you're gonna want to see. That's the only reason my head is enlarged right now, guys. I promise for those normal viewers, that is the only reason you're having to suffer with the my face.
I'm
There it is. I found the scoop. It's at the very bottom of this fucking thing. God damn
So
it.
I'm at. Let me pull up my character sheet. I want to see how much damage I'm in right now.
Oh, you got fucked up pretty good. You were killed at one point.
That's nice.
Yeah,
There we go. I got the
but
scoop.
hey, at least you managed to decapitate a lich.
Oh my god, it smells delicious. Did I get cookies and
Honestly,
cream?
not a bad idea.
No, I got vanilla. This is vanilla. Oh my god, Fuka. You're gonna have to try this one day. I'll show you here in a minute. I know I'm teasing it like no other right now, but
Post it in the
no, I'm
me's
gonna
photo.
show it on stream
Ah,
here in a minute.
gotcha.
I was waiting for Wolf to join because I want to show him what this is.
Isn't he usually at a car right now?
He might be. I don't know. Is he working? I assume.
He, from what I know, he went to church today, but that's all I know.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because they have church on Saturdays. So the other thing I got, well, the one thing I will show is I finally got the book, Explorer's Guide to Wildermont. Wildermount. So I'm gonna be spending tonight reading it, and hopefully this will improve my own writing. to expand on stuff and give a better interest to the history. I have started working on any furthermore on the Silencia. We're about halfway through the beginning of Corruption Age. So look forward to that. God, their maps are so pretty. I would love to know what programs they use. Oh, it's gorgeous. And that new book smell. Also, Fuka, I was gonna ask you this.
Present.
Before I donate a bunch of my books, is there any books that I mean, because I've got a bunch of ones that I'm probably just gonna get rid of that aren't children's books, because I'll keep the children's ones for, of course, my own when I end up having kids or whatever. But are you interested in any of my old books that I basically kind of stole from
You're
the
gonna have
library?
to show me what some books you have.
Can
so
I have
can-
your 3.5 stuff?
I don't have any of
No.
my 3.5
What?
books. I don't have physical copies. I
Shit.
just have all the PDFs.
Uh,
Fraz, if you want access to the PDFs, let me know. I have them all on my drive, so you can read them off
oh
of
yeah,
that.
you gave me that.
You
so-
linked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already
I'm
have.
gonna be purchasing all the 3.5s sometime in the next year or two.
Jesus, that's expensive.
Why you plan on changing it to 3.5?
Well, I do want to
no.
run a 3.5 campaign, but it's more because I love the 3.5 writing style. So I
I
want
don't
to.
want to convert my character
That
to
in the
3.5.
prestigious subclasses. That's
Yeah.
I've never done 3.5.
Well, I know I won't convert this campaign over to it. Okay, well, Wolf's
next
not
campaign,
here.
probably.
Yeah, probably next campaign. Wolf's not here, so I'm gonna show this off. So you guys see how big my head is? Look at the stream.
Jesus Christ.
This is a 40 serving fucking protein, pre or post workout protein thing. Holy shit! This just showed up. I'm like, this thing's bigger than my head.
Why the fuck would
you know what's even
grab
funnier?
something so thick?
It's only like a third full or half full.
Jesus fucking.
So I don't know
Christ,
why
dude.
they gave me the massive jar. But yeah, 48 servings per container. About 1 scoop is all I need. And
Yeah,
it's
why would they just not make a smaller jar?
That's what I thought.
Because you're supposed to put a shit ton of water in there and then mix it and then drink all of it from
No.
the single.
No, God, no. Because that's so much cholesterol, sodium, and carbs. Like, So yeah, this
Pretty
is.
sure you'd actually die of lead poisoning or something.
I think you die of
I
becoming a
think you just die
diabetic.
of everything. Yeah, just
the
die
amount of
in
sugar.
general.
But no, so I'm going to be taking this once the gym's open back up. For right now, it's for my own just to look at. But I think I like the jar. It's massive. I might be able to make mead in this thing once I've washed it out. But yeah, this thing's bigger than my head. I gotta wonder if Wolf gets these big ones too. Because holy shit. I haven't decided where I'm gonna put it yet, to be honest.
Zelpip is a wizard and he has 177 HP.
Yeah, he's got a lot
I
of
mean,
booster.
117, not
Yeah.
77.
Oh, I was gonna say, because he's got items that boost his health, but yeah.
Ah,
Oh, let me make my
yeah,
face
yeah.
smaller now.
That's quite a lot of HP for a wizard.
Mhm.
But he is set up with feats and extra things. So, note that. There we go, that's perfect. Makes it look like that's me in a suit.
I
Actually,
just have to change my HP because I leveled up.
You need to just crop your actual body out of it. And
I
then
do.
you'll look like you're in a suit.
It's funny because this is actually the character behind this is actually based on me. This is a
No, I know. You mentioned this.
I think I told that my artist drew this for me. This is what they imagined I look like every time I was giving them orders. Great,
Some
great
good
to know.
old.
You know I'm a great boss.
Angry businessman wearing a suit and tie with skulls with beards on them.
Yep.
In an
Mhm.
ominous room with candles and bookshelves.
No, and their favorite thing was notice he isn't actually doing anything. That was
And
their favorite
also a
thing to remind
lazy
me.
piece of shit as well.
Yep.
Notice he isn't actually doing anything. He's just staring menacingly.
Yep, that was basically what they attributed all my work to. Of course, a lot of my work was more to doing contract work, getting us jobs and stuff like that. Like I didn't do much of the drawing or anything. Like my art pieces were kind of crap.
I mean, seeing as you failed art school.
I found out at art school, yeah, because I couldn't draw, even though I was a programming major. I don't get why they ever thought it would be a good idea to make a guy who signed up to be a programming major into an art student.
Ugh.
Well, hey, we can do Fuka's quest line today. or start it. Since
And
Fuuka's the
now.
only other than Fraz, who keeps switching characters, Fuuka is the only other person in this group who's reliably always here. So, yay!
I'm gonna stay with Mark now until he.
Oh, okay. Well, the good news is, Fuuka, it's a really rough draft write-up, so you can pretty much do whatever you want, like
Okay.
usual, like all the campaign.
I know, but didn't we already have like this shit set up for Owlus before?
Well, Zelm gave you a quest, if you remember correctly.
Well, Zelm. Well, first it was a High King, then Zelm.
Yeah, Zelm gave you the
Remem-
quest we're working with, and I know what you're talking about.
Ah, gotcha.
That's up to you to figure out on your own. That quest
Mm.
isn't something that was totally available, and you haven't actually had to pursue it at all as of recent. So,
I wanted to, but for
Mhm.
fuck's sake.
you know, and Tren wanted that, probably would have wanted that Staff of War, but you know, unfortunately, someone who shanked him ran away with it.
The fucking goblin.
I forgot about that little shit.
So Tren, they never killed the goblin. He got away with the Staff of War after Fuuka tossed it.
Wait,
I'm-
no, hold up. You
Mhm.
said the goblin vanished.
Yeah, I did, and then I said the staff had vanished.
I'm
Rem-
going to vor that thing.
He now has a name. He is now a BBEG. One day he
He's-
will come back to haunt you,
He's
Tren.
a dead BB.
Well,
He's
Tren,
He's a
dead one.
dead baby.
the good news is he's also one of the original goblins one of the goblin children from the first mission you guys ever went on. He's the only goblin you guys didn't manage to kill.
Remember the
With
what
the
is it?
winter wolf and everything. The
Yeah.
quest
I
before.
can't wait for the Staff of War to be covered in goblin shit.
Trends were.
I will absolutely end him. I hate goblins. I hate goblins. I hate
I have
goblins.
legitimately made Tren hate an entire species, like one of my
God.
players did to me with a Dragonborn.
That's damn. That's depressing.
It's sad, but it's amazing. Tren is slowly becoming a second version of me.
No,
I'm okay with this.
that's impossible.
Oh, you're right. You're not that smart, but close enough.
Hey, screw you.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to go there. Yeah, I'm excited to check this book out. I'm interested to read about their gods because the way I'm running it right now, I'm kind of still expanding on the god stories and trying to fill out why the world is. Like the biggest issue I've had people complaining about is why isn't the ocean made of salt water? Well, now I have a reason why. I explained it in the beginning of Corruption. So
Because
Wait,
that was all left to you? Question mark.
yeah, basically I just completely forgot that the ocean's made with salt water. So I changed.
Rip.
So since I became canon that it wasn't. I can't remember.
So you made it freshwater then?
It's all freshwater, yeah. And it gets explained in the beginning of Corruption. So, oh sweet, there's a bestiary and everything.
Does that Valkyrie have fur boots? She's got fucking Uggs on. God damn.
What is it?
She has
Chicks with the fur.
tins.
Isn't that what how the song goes?
Pretty much.
I can't
Boots
remember.
with the fur.
Boots with the fur. There we go. Thank you, Fraz.
The whole club looking at her.
There you go.
Fur.
So yeah, the only subclasses that they expanded on were the fighter and the wizard for this
Which
expansion.
sucks. Hey, Echo Fire sounds fun.
But it's a bunch of faction and society, so it gives you a lot more backgrounds you could do. I mean, that's kind of cool. Yeah, and then they've got maps and such, so that would give me some better ideas. So who drew the map? Graphic designer?
Oh yes, there's a samurai subclass, right?
Yeah, for fighter.
Let me check, see if it's available.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a samurai
God.
subclass
It should
for
be.
One of my players did it, and he's a mega weeb. I'm not gonna lie. He's more of a yeah, mega weeb.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask them straight up. If either of them are gonna join, then we'll start early so we can get more campaign in. Do I have the right group for the D&D Beyond? Yes, I do. Cool. Ah, poor Kilxius. He died how he lived. In a one
Right.
shot.
Silent?
Nope, in a one shot.
Which one is it in
What?
Samurai?
It should be
Where-
under fighter subclass, I believe.
I can, yeah, I probably find it there.
I would assume so. I mean, you could probably look at it.
I was wondering which book it came from.
Oh God. Let me look.
I believe it's is it? I don't think it's. I think it's just PHP. I mean, Player's Handbook. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
PHP.
it's Player's Handbook.
Fighter, samurai. Xanathar's Guide.
Oh,
Okay.
Xanathar's God.
Never mind me. I'm just retarded.
Trent, to be fair, I didn't know that until I googled it, so don't feel bad.
I thought it was. Oh no, that's the soldier thing, and it has a
No,
picture of. Yeah,
Mhm.
you know how it, like the soldier thing. in
yeah,
the
I know
Player's
what you're
Handbook has a
talking
picture
about.
of. Yeah, that's why. I'm surprised I remember that specific page. Why is it that I remember a page specifically in the Player's Handbook, but you know,
What page?
When was the last time you?
it's the page. It was a while. It was a while. I barely skimmed over the thing the first time I played it with my dad.
No, I was gonna say,
I've
when
learned
was the last
most of
time
these
you
in
read all of these books? I mean,
the Player's Handbook.
all of the
I wanna
books. That's what I'm saying. It'd be hard to memorize like which each class came from if you haven't actually read all of the books. So,
No, I just know most of the classes on, like the subclasses for
Oh.
fighter, because I
Do
did
you, though?
research before picking Aaron.
well, to be fair, you also didn't have access to many of the subclasses at that point. Now there's a
Yeah,
lot more.
But well, yeah, but I probably still would have gone battle listing.
That's fair. Oh, poor
Samurai
Kilxius.
sounds fun.
Oh, I'm gonna deactivate.
Especially the level 18.
Actually, we'll leave that. What? Samurai?
Especially the level 18, yeah, of Samurai.
Samurai sucks for the simple fact of the honor code thing. They have to basically run themselves as lawful good, or lawful evil. But if they break their own code, whether they're
Can
Ronin
I
or
go
not,
lawful neutral?
oh, I don't know if they can. Because the thing is, they have to have some sort of like specific code that they have to adhere to, and they have to adhere to it extensively. That if they break it at all, they
Well,
have to kill themselves.
yeah, but 5e doesn't really do the whole
Oh,
Good old
alignment
so
system.
sub-Q.
I'm not seeing it.
That is 5e. That was a whole thing. Like most DMs, that's how they run their if a samurai comes in. And I think that's how Xanathar's Guide talks about it.
Alright, let's check it then.
Yeah, you're welcome
Let's
to.
open Xanathar's.
Feel free.
Xanthar.
God.
Oh yeah, Cavalier.
Yeah, there's Cavalier.
That's a
There's also, which is basically identical to the Purple Dragon Knight in almost all cases, except for a few small, more notable, what is it, noble things. Personally, I don't like the Purple Dragon Knight class in or subclass in 5e. It's much better in 3.5. But you could only, I mean, to be fair, 3.5 was much more human centric. I still feel, because they got all the cool shit. Because you couldn't actually be certain subclasses or backgrounds if you were a certain race in 3.5.
that's bullshit.
Yeah, but it makes sense because the Purple Dragon Knights were based around humans and human kings. So you had to be human to be part of it. It's just kind of how it worked. That was the whole lore behind it.
I'm gonna go.
Hmm?
I'm not seeing it on the fucking what's it called, Samurai and Xanathar's. It's probably in the PDF or something. I'm gonna go check.
Let me look. I've got the full book, so I might as well look. View all. And yes, I will brag about it because it's cost me like 200 and some bucks. I think 300 in total. Xanathar's Guide.
Are you in D&D Beyond or the actual PDF?
I'm in D&D Beyond currently.
No, I'm checking it. There's no.
Well, I'm gonna look. Hi, Mia. Oh,
What?
I thought you said we're talking to Mia for a sec.
Oh, no.
Let's see. So fighter, samurai. Let's look. Me, okay. Yada yada yada. Whoa. Oh, I scooched down. There we go. Back down. Do. All right. So the fighter, samurai is a fighter who draws an implacable fighting spirit to overcome memories. Oh yeah. When you choose this archetype, you gain a proficiency in one of the following skills: fighting spirit, elegant, courtier. Huh. Maybe it is more in the background thing. Maybe that was maybe it was in 3.5 I'm thinking of. Because I know Samurai was available in 3.5, so maybe I guess I'm wrong on that. I think you're right, Frez. Oh well. Mm. Okay, so Wolf is joining, so we'll give it a few minutes.
There we go. Kensei Monk.
Oh yeah.
Let's see this.
Let me see.
Oh,
I
I
need
didn't
to
post. I didn't
pick
post it in here, did I?
What do I need?
didn't-
What
oh.
color am I gonna pick? Let's go with this one. Oh, no. Let's not go with that one. You'll die. Let's go with this one.
I don't know why. I find this mildly amusing.
I don't. Why'd you have to post it in this one? Go post it in the other chat.
Fine, I'll post it in the other chat.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm glad. Glad to help.
Yeah, thank you.
It's always nice to be appreciated.
Uh-huh. Alright,
Good lord.
I'm gonna use my red dragon dice for the first time tonight. Oh, first roll's a 2. This is gonna be a good night. Fucking Christ.
Are you just gonna go rotate it? Go rotate through all of them every single day?
Oh, I haven't used them all. That's the main reason.
Mm, well, no, you should rotate through all of them every single session.
I probably will.
You know, go like you gotta go through your first shitty one, and then you gotta go through your not so shitty one, and then your next not so shitty.
What I'll just do is I'll go through the order I have them displayed on my desk. So that means tomorrow, Rejected Potential's gonna get the Black Dragon dice that almost killed them last time. They learned real quick that zombies may not be terrifying to 2 clerics, but was it, I think it was gas. Oh, let me check the encounter. Was it long? No, it's the Tiefling Conquest. What was it? FE2? Was it this one? Yeah, Banshees. They found real quick Banshees are pretty terrifying. Oh man, I almost wiped the party with 2 Banshees.
Jesus Christ.
To be fair, they killed like 15 zombies within 2 turns. So it's not like
you mean
it was.
Dolkin killed
Oh, yeah.
15 zombies?
Actually, Ven did. Ven killed
what?
10 of them, and then Dolkin killed 5, and then Ven got his ass kicked by a Banshee. Who just decided to stay inside of him, basically causing necrotic damage every turn to him, and making it so they couldn't be hit. It was a good day.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep. And E2 wasn't there, so they didn't have any backup for DPS. They were basically relying on Zaya, who luckily got some good rolls with her card tricks. So I think she's playing an arcane trick. No, she's playing a bard, so I'm not sure where she got the card trick spell. But yeah, it was a good session. Oh, I gotta clean up my desk because I gotta find a place to put this protein. Since I don't know when the next time will be that I'll be able to go to the gym. And I don't think 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups and 100 squats are to the same workout intensity.
I mean,
Hmm?
if you add weights,
Well, right now I'm not adding weights until I get to the point where I can do 50 like in one set and then 50 and then continue it. Right now I'm at 20 push-ups each set, 25 squats, and 30 sit-ups each set. So it takes me. I'm still building up the strength to get to that point where I'm doing like 50, and then I think I'll be adding weight.
so
Although-
the Lich is dead, right?
You killed it.
Where's the phylactery?
Fuck!
Hey Drake, where's the phylactery?
Oh,
it's right
man.
here.
we have 3 days. We have a couple of days.
Do you?
What if it's down? What if it's down in his fucking throne? Oh, fucking hell, Royce. You
Well,
and the wolf, for fuck's sake.
well, I mean, think about it this way: we can just send our entire town down there to find the phylactery. What could go wrong?
Including citizen?
Including citizens, especially the children.
Oh, man.
That's what Tyler would have wanted.
Yeah, but you're not Teller. You're Tren. You're
Yes.
Aaron. You're a
This is-
pregnant Aaron.
I am indeed a prey. That's why we should send the entire town and not me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there it is. So it's dawn. Okay, that's why.
I'm just listening to music while this all blows over.
Okay.
I'm playing For Honor as usual.
I am setting up more fun things for you guys to
Actually, you know what? I'll
three,
do
four,
this
five.
tomorrow as well.
Okay. Alright, it's ready for that encounter. Oh, I should oops, I forgot to lagging. And let me exit that. There we go. That's better.
Hey Drake,
Hmm.
where's the Felicious phylactery?
Oh, I really wish I knew the thing from memory, but I don't.
They keep on coding that thing. It's different situations, but the thing goes the exact same way, kind of.
Yeah. It's like it's right there. Oh. It's like something like that. It's like it's right
Yeah.
there. Oh.
Megan. Always blame Megan. I was honestly, I'm not even
Surprised the
gonna
Lich didn't do power forwards.
stun.
Yeah.
So funny thing about that, so I kinda may have what was it? Was powered stun was I'm just trying to see what level spell it was.
It's one lower than death.
Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know why it's not popping up. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, I remember why. I did try to use it on Kilxias twice, but he kept fucking dodging it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was on like looking at it and I kept trying to use it. So that's why I kept doing like 3d10 I think of damage. Power word stun. Oh no, power word stun's an 8th level spell. And that's why as I ran out of it cuz I used Finger of Death at level 8.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, cuz I was really trying I really wanted to make sure I killed you. However, I didn't realize the last section of that, and I could have fucking used that. God damn it.
Last section of what?
A humanoid killed by this spell rises at the start of your next turn as a zombie that is permanently under your command following your... I could have used that!
What, Splint?
For Finger of Death.
Yeah.
When I
Oh,
killed...
Finger of Death.
Yeah.
Kilxias?
Uh-huh.
Wait, Kilxias got killed
Oh,
by
I did.
something else.
That's right. I didn't kill him with that. I killed him with Disintegrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed Finger of Death. That's right. I think that was the issue.
I thought you gave Finger of Death to
No.
That's
Doc
power.
Splint.
Nope.
That's power word kill.
Yeah, I tried to do it to Kilxias, and I think I missed it on him. Because Stock Splint I used Power Word Kill on, just to kill him outright, because he was doing too much DPS and being a problem. And I know his character sheet well enough to know that he'd be a real big problem for this poor Lich. And that might or might not be one of the small side effects of this, the item that you guys missed out on. But yeah, so I tried using Finger of Death on Kilxias, and I think he did survive it because he succeeded the Constitution saving throw, and he took half damage to the 78 plus 30, and then he was basically just about dead. But due to the fact that he takes quarter damage from necrotic, I had to use Disintegrate on him.
What was the thing again? Completely forgot. Alright, do I have some kind of scrying on Doc Split?
Oh, I don't know.
Good thing I can actually prepare spells, which means I can just easily slot them out.
But I'm not gonna lie. After the session was over, I was like, I wonder if they forgot that liches have phylacteries. And I was sitting there, and I was like, God, this is gonna be funnier than shit when they end up going down there to look at the treasure and get fucking ambushed again.
They need at least a single day needs to pass.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's 1d10. I rolled for it at the end. You guys didn't hear it apparently. But yeah, I did roll for it. So you guys have 24 hours to get down there, find the phylactery, and destroy it. Assuming it is down there.
What? That's plenty of time.
Is the Lich on the same plane of existence as us
Yes.
currently?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't smart enough. It wasn't a wizard beforehand, so it didn't move its phylactery to another dimension.
Couldn't you just put a phylactery inside of like
Don't give any ideas.
No, so what Trent's thinking of, yes, you can. There are spells to actually move your phylactery into your own personal thing. In fact, Logolthus did exactly that. You can do your own personal dimensional pocket and stuff like that.
I was gonna say bag of holding.
Yeah, you could do a bag
you-
of holding too.
No,
technically.
what would happen then is that you'd respawn within 5 feet of
You-
the fill inside.
You
the
would,
bag
yeah,
of
you'd
holding.
end up inside the bag of holding, but since you're undead, you can't die there again. So the next person
then
to
How
open
are you
it,
gonna get it? I thought you just die on
The next
and
person
die
to open it,
and
it's like a
respawn.
lamp. It's
No.
like a genie in a lamp. It's a lich in a bag.
yep.
Oh my god.
It's a lich in a sack.
So yeah, as
I
far
think
as
I
it
might have
goes,
I think I might put a lich in a sack.
it's fun to do. Do a bag of devouring, because then when they go to reach in, they have a 50% chance of getting sucked into the bag itself. It's really fun. And a bag of devouring and
Yeah,
a bag
but
of holding are identical looking.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking of putting a lich inside of a bag of holding.
No, do
like
it.
the phylactery.
Do it inside of a bag of devouring, so when they reach in, there's a good. They also can't. They don't guarantee that they're gonna pull out the item they want with a bag of devouring. So they could pull out the vial while they're trying to pull out gold. It's funnier than shit. Although be careful, because a bag of hold. Don't put a bag of holding inside of a bag of devouring.
Because then
Black hole.
Yeah.
I may have done that to kill a boss monster on one of my friends' campaigns.
This person's name is Daddy Long's Shaft.
He is part of
The
the long
Lich is
dick of the
currently
law.
dead, so it doesn't. It can't do any kind.
Yeah, you're correct on that.
Why is scrying not a ritual spell? That's bullshit.
However, you can't find the Lich. Oh wait, no, you guys got some of his items, so yeah, you could scry on him.
Yeah, he's the crown.
Yep.
Oh, is the Elven plate the who owns the Elven plate? It was
So
the
what kind
Lich,
of
right?
thought
loot
it
did you
was-
get? What kind of loot
yeah.
did you guys get besides me getting the crown? Because I know I had
There is a
crown.
book, the crown, plate, an unknown item. I forgot that one. A small anvil, small and growing anvil. What else was there? Because I know there was 5, right?
There's a staff of war. Here, I've got the thing pulled up right here. So there was the book that Agent A took, the old purple crown, which you got, Tren, the
Okay.
elven armor that Machina took, the shrinking anvil that Zilpip took, and then a piece of blank divine magic plate that gave Machina a clerical spell, a flame strike.
Does it only give it to Machina?
Yep,
or
it
can
is
someone else-
immediately bound to you. You cannot give it up.
Can I-
Unless you die.
Nope, if he dies, the item disappears.
All right.
Yeah. So,
Hey, half of a 4d10 is still good. I guess I'm gonna have Splint cast scrying then.
no.
You said I was. I can't be a liar.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get Wolf to hurry up. Oh man, it smells like vanilla in here now. It's so good. Yeah, no, what was I gonna say? It was an interesting night. Everyone got their items, so, all set up. And then Wolf messaged me, he's like, does Fuka realize that his item requires attunement by a wizard? And I'm like, yeah, I think he read the item attunement thing. He's like,
Mhm.
oh, okay. I'm like,
I did.
that doesn't mean he's just gonna give it to you. I mean, I wouldn't give it to you.
No.
Like, Jesus,
You
man.
could just take Magic Initiate with the wizard.
He could also just multi-class into wizard for a level.
No, that would take
So
way
wait,
too much
what is?
investment.
So what? Wait, what's the thing that?
So Agent A
What?
got a book that basically he has to be a wizard to attune to.
What does it do?
That's for Agent A to talk about, not me.
Oh.
So
Stuff.
What kind of book?
Stuff.
Fraz, you were there.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
I know, I was just fucking with him.
Mm. I'm still happy that there is now the best BBEG that could ever possibly be in the campaign. That fucking goblin, that Mr. Prison Shank, that came up after Dren, now has one of the 12 legendary or one of the 24 legendary items of the world, designed to kill and slay gods.
I could also scry for the goblin if you want
So
me to.
what does that staff do exactly? It obliterates an entire continent, right? Like,
No,
No.
that's the Staff of Death, which hasn't been invented. No, the Staff of War is one of technically 12, but it's a split item, so it's one of 24 items that were designed by the 12 lords of old, back during the First Age when the dragons and giants used to try and kill each other. The item allows for the user an inactive ability to cause everyone around them to suddenly focus on them, so basically kind of like a taunt in an RPG. And everyone has to focus on attacking them. Secondly, it gives, once it's been activated, since it was activated during the fight, I will explain this. It does so much, like I think it's like 3d10 points of force damage every time you fail to hit the person wielding its AC, and launches you back,
and
which
I
is
don't
great for.
have that.
Yep. And there's also that was only its second stage. It has a third stage in which it's more
That would've been so
personalized.
good.
Did the goblin leave anything when he ran?
No. Nope.
Do
Well, I mean, he
can
left
I,
the
like,
poison
some,
inside
like,
Aaron.
I need information on where this goblin is. I'm going to find them.
I mean,
you
I
can
feel
Just
like
the
always go
people who
back
must
to
run.
our very first mission.
I feel like
I will
Aaron
find out.
will
I
want to
will
just
do
because she
the
got
entire
shanked.
I will put Aaron on hiatus to get a. I don't even know, just so we can find out, and I will bring a different character just to find out.
Trent's gonna message me later. Hey, I want a
will figure
one
out
shot, just
where the
me.
fuck this goblin
I'm
is, 'cause
hunting
I
this
want
thing.
that staff.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, so, and
I
basically,
want that
it's
staff.
the way the
That's-
24 items work is if you can find the other the split version of it. So in this case, that would be the Staff of Peace, as it's written in my lore. They do
Staff of
combine
what?
Staff of
Peace.
Peace.
What does that
Peace.
one do?
It's basically identical, except this one causes everyone in the vicinity to suddenly calm, and initiative is dropped. No fighting, or no willingness to fight is left in anybody around you up to like 30 feet.
Basically a glorified common motion.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
What
reverse
happens
version
if
of
you
the Staff
attack
of War.
some?
You can't while the staff is activated.
Yeah, what happens if the staff, who has a staff, attacks someone with it?
They can't either. That's actually the drawback.
Ah,
Upon activated stage, it does 3d 10, I think, of lightning damage every time you fail to hit that person's AC, and you do lightning damage on certain attacks. Basically, and it turns you blue. But you combine the two staffs, and that brings it back to the original item, what the actual 12 lords, one of the 12 lords items, and that is where all the power comes from it. When they're split, they're semi-powerful, but when they're a single item, they're a lot more. They're extremely, and they're drawn to each other. So if you have the Staff of War, you are automatically always know where the Staff of Peace is, or at least the general direction, and you will be you will always feel the drive to seek it out. So yeah. But Fuka tried to take it, and then it basically started killing him, and so he tossed
it was like, fuck you, no.
And the problem is, of course, is because Fuka has an item that doesn't like it.
Return shortly.
Yeah.
No worries, Tren. We're staying waiting on Wolf. God damn it, Wolf. Oh, man. Okay. The most I'm willing to go is when Trin gets back. If Wolf isn't here by then, we're starting without him. That's his fault, not mine.
Okay.
By the way, there are still 2 golems or 3 golems that you guys have to kill that are still aggroed on you guys that are made of Jello. Just so you know, they've all got 1 HP.
Skeleton golems.
They also can't move, so
Yep, they're forever stuck there. And with a hot sunny day, they will probably melt.
wait, they're Jello, not fucking ice cream.
Well, yeah. Have you ever put Jello outside on a hot day, man? No. Well,
No, I no gelatin doesn't do.
I can tell you, gelatin does melt on a hot day. Oh, I got an email back from my teacher. Let's see what my grade, if she's posted grades or not. Probably not. I won't have grades up until Tuesday of next week. I will post everyone's scores at that time. Hope all is well. Thanks for checking in. Oh, damn. Well, worth a shot. Damn, she didn't respond. Fuck. I'm trying to find out what my last grade is because I have a bet going with a guy in the night class of this valuation course. Loser has to buy, and I'm already ahead of him on 1 class. If we tie, that means we have to wait till next term.
Oh boy.
What? Like half the fun at college when you become a senior in college is trying to outdo your mates in class. Like trying to get the best grades on homework and shit. I beat him by 1.25% in our international finance class. We got the exact same score in HR, and the only class we didn't have together, but we both took, is valuation. And so it's now he thinks he got a 98%. I think he got lower. I know I got like at a highest 92. So, but I'm expecting more like in the 85 to 89 range. So yeah, it's fun. God, that stuff smells so good. But yeah, I don't know. So, Fuka,
Hmm.
are you gonna have you looked up the information on your new item, or have you read it?
Basic. I have.
Okay.
I'm base. Yeah. I'm. Prob. Yeah. Fuck it.
I mean, you don't have to talk about it in front of Frez. I mean, Frez is one of the few people who will not metagame no matter what. But
Okay. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna say fuck it and search my soul. Probably. Well, let's see. It said I had to look for another piece of the item, so it's probably one of the 24. Correct?
I mean, you can
I
look at
mean,
the
it's pretty
lore,
fucking.
and that's yeah, it's pretty much
No.
answered.
Yeah. You know what the
Yes,
fuck I meant.
yes, it is one of the 24. I have given both campaigns one of the items. Mostly this item, to be fair, was actually I had this already
How,
put here. Huh?
how hilarious would it fucking be if you give one half of each of a single item on both of the campaigns?
I would
Oh
never have thought
god.
of that ahead of time.
Uh,
Okay, I'm gonna be honest here, because you can watch the videos. The Staff of Peace is in Dulkin's hands.
kind of figured since he's a
Yeah, so he took it off E2 because E2 couldn't get it to activate. Dulkin picked it up and activated immediately.
because he's a lawful good.
No, it's because he's a dwarf.
What?
Yeah, so the item is made by a storm giantess. I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
Probably has a fetish for
Who favored Stone before he became Stone the Corrupt, and
has a fetish for fucking dwarves. Okay.
she's also one of the people who may have kind of taught smithing overall to the to the stone giants before they fully invented it supposedly in history. So yeah, she's got a thing for dwarves, and so that item only activates. There's only 2 ways to move it to the activation stage. Which one is to to be a dwarf of some sort. So you have to be it's technically a child of stone, which is any of the dwarven races, so any of the beard folk. And then for the other way to activate it is basically to swear a paladin's oath of sorts or a warlock's oath to the same lord. in exchange for the ability to activate it. And then the item's final stage is where it customizes according to your own character sheet. So yeah.
Fun.
But the same goes for all items, or not all items. Some of them have different ways of activating. So currently, Fuka, yours is in deactivated form. Even if you do multi-class in a wizard, say you want to keep the item, of course, and don't just decide to sell it because it'll probably be worth a fuck ton. Yeah, if you did decide to keep it, and even if you did multi-class, it wouldn't necessarily move to its activated stage. You have to. It will activate when certain things are fulfilled. But its opposite item is called the Grand Book of Cleric or something like that. Yeah, and it's basically the reverse of what you have.
Wouldn't be better if it was actually a fighter.
No, because
Great.
the theme behind this book is very
It's
specific.
death and life.
Yep.
Fuck.
But that does give me a good actual thought process. I am going to build that goblin later.
You just thought that goblin was just gonna die right then and there.
Yep, now Tren has a vendetta and a quest line to do. Oh man, I'm gonna make it a full character sheet, and it's gonna have a whole. I'm gonna go through and do its like full write up and backstory. It's gonna have a story to come out of this.
Just make it like Goblin Slayer, but like the opposite.
He is the human slayer.
Yeah.
Well, now that I have all of the races unlocked, I can do a goblin too. So let's see. He was a. Let's do.
Probably make it like really weak since you know it didn't actually do anything.
Actually, it did a lot to. It almost killed Aaron.
Almost, but she's still alive, so probably no.
That's fair. All right, I know what I'm gonna run.
Wolf? No.
No, it's me. I know
That's disappointing.
yeah, it is pretty. You sound like my dad.
If it makes you feel any better, Trent, I'm currently making the character sheet for the what's it called? The fucking goblin. There we go.
Wait.
Who's calling you, Trent?
Operation Napoleon. Give me a second.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's roll the
Sounded
dice.
like a fucking banjo.
Dice roller real quick. Let's just do. I need one. Automatically. Oh no, Zembrist rolled. Who is typing like a madman right now?
Fraz.
Oh, Fraz, knock it off. All right, a 10, 15. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Roll. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Well, I know where those are going. 8.
Globe of Invulnerability. What the hell is this?
Did someone send you something? It wasn't me. I swear this time it was not me, Fuka. Don't look at me.
Oh, it's an anti-magic thing, but for only for 5th level.
Oh, nice. Okay, add another
That is
class.
so weird.
Oh, you can't do. Wow, you really. Oh God, this. Jesus, you have to have like Wisdom 13 to get anything or to do any multi-classing. Oh, okay. All right. Confirm. Okay. Manage. That's wow. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting setup.
I'll be right.
Yep. Oh well, now everyone's leaving. Fraz, what the hell?
I'll be. No, I'm joking.
Don't even lie to me, Fraz. You're not going anywhere.
Could go outside and die.
Yeah, there's that. You could do that. Let's do. Let's do that. Choose. What's a humanoids? There we go.
Is it gonna be a ranger with a focus on humans?
You know me too well, Fraz. I mean, maybe? I totally would never do that. Not at all. Let's do primordial to start with, just because I imagine it wouldn't be able to speak many languages. Nice.
Goblin in common.
Yeah. Forest. I know what we're gonna do. Okay.
Question.
Answer.
Did the goblin run away?
Yeah, he's gone.
No, did he leave?
Oh, did he leave anything?
Yeah.
No, he did not. So, that was the only thing that was left behind was the poison he left inside of Aaron.
That'll work for scrying, right?
Yeah, technically. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think. What's a good? Should I go Glooms? Yeah, I'm just gonna go Beastmaster and be traditional.
Again, focus on Slayer and focus on the thing, humans.
That's true. I could go Monster Slayer. All right, let's go with that. Slayer's Prey makes it a little more interesting. All right, Fraz, you've convinced me.
The only people he can actually kill is Aaron.
Yeah, well, that's the only person he has a vendetta against. So, all right, what are some good feats for him?
Let's see. There's a one that you can only take if you're small.
That's a
Then again, there's no one else that he has party wide.
let's see. Grappler would probably be good just in case. Although I guess he wouldn't want to get close and personal.
Nah.
I'm gonna say
They kept asking for my tail pics. It was really weird.
that sucks, Trent. Guess what?
It does. What?
I've got something fun designed for you later.
I'm going to kill the goblin.
You're not gonna get a chance to kill this goblin. Oh man. Let's see.
Let's see if there. Dungeon Delve? No.
Wow, turtles don't come under the humanoid thing. That's interesting.
Firearm specialist. Give it
Yeah,
that.
that might be good. All right.
I'm just joking, Christ.
Yeah, you convinced me. It's all right. All right.
How is it? It doesn't have any fucking firearms.
You can purchase them.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Linguist. I'm not worried about that. Let's do that because that would be really useful. Okay, let's choose another one of these. Let's see. We're just taking a few minutes. Wolf has a little bit longer. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's get that definitely.
Here we go. Squat nimbleness.
Oh, I'll check that here in a sec. Let me see. I'm gonna say that. That's really useful. All right. You said squat.
Nimbleness.
Oh, nimbleness. All right. Let me look and see if they have it. And
It's in Xanathar's.
yeah, I guess I don't think goblins count for it though.
Dwarf or a small race.
I'm not seeing
Goblin.
nimbleness.
Are you sure? No, wait. You have the account.
Yeah, I've set it up, so I don't know.
Is it the official goblin?
Yep.
That's weird.
Yep. I mean, I get Skulker.
I mean, you can forcefully be. You can forcefully.
Oh, squat
edit it in.
nimbleness. Oh, it's squat nimbleness. Okay, I see it. Yep, we're good.
Oh,
Thank you. Okay, let's finish that up, and then one last thing.
that's a perfect addition. Of course, pick dex
Yeah.
and acrobatics and acrobatic.
Let's choose Actually, you know what? No, let's choose this because that makes more sense. Alright, this character is set up
There's also
there.
Skull.
Yeah, I saw Skulker. I got that one. Do do do. Learn.
If you really want to be that much of a dick, you can copy Aaron's build exactly.
Nah, because that wouldn't work for someone tiny with really crappy strength for as a ranger.
That's true.
What's going on?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm just looking up some stuff real quick.
There's also mobile.
Yeah, that's a good one to move around, but I think I've got it set up pretty well.
Because it has, when you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't perform opportunity attacks from that creature for the rest of the turn.
Let's do that. How many more do I have? Okay, so I've got. Let's see. Did that. No, don't need any of that. So let's look at third. That's good. That would be.
Martial Adept is so shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad to grab, I don't think, overall, but.
Eh, I don't think it would do that with the fucking staff.
I mean, that's true, but, that's assuming that's the only thing they're using.
Yeah, true.
Let's use that. Okay, so that's all 10. I'm building your new best friend, Tren.
Why? What?
You heard me.
What are you doing?
Something really fun.
Why are they my new best friend?
Because, both me and Fraz agreed that you needed a little bit of a help, just so your character would be a little better off. Like having kind of like Cathel, but with a better setup.
Why would I need help?
I mean, just because of what's going to happen in the future campaign. I mean, even Fuka agreed that you kind of need, someone there to help be your like ranged attacker, just in case.
Hmm.
Okay, let me add items real quick, and I'll just stick with the 1 for right now. Oops. Wait, what? Oh, because I didn't enable homebrew. Oops, there we go. Now we're good. Forgets. I didn't want to use homebrew while I was picking the race because I was afraid I was gonna pick my goblin race, and I was like, oh wait, now I've got to add it. All right, that's why. Perfect. Okay, I'll just add that for right now, and I'll do the rest of the stuff later.
Is Fuka here again?
Yeah, Fuka's here, so I'm gonna start the campaign right after I come back from the restroom. Ugh. Ow! As I electrocute myself standing up.
Here? He's not here. I'm surprised the DM didn't cast animate that on. Then again, it's not that good.
Hello.
What? What?
Nothing.
What?
What? Okay.
All right, assuming Wolf's still not here, we're gonna start anyways.
Fuka isn't here though.
Wait, seriously? Fuka,
I mean, I'm trying to talk to him.
say something.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, he's here. We're
He didn't
waiting.
say anything when they asked him.
I said hello.
Oh, must not have come through.
I
Okay.
told you. I told you I said I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Well, we're ready now, so we're gonna start.
All
Last
right.
time we left off, the party managed to kick the crap out of a lich pretty well. The wolf, or well, Lord Welfin the Wolf, slayer of many elven kings, and one of the few elven lords who gave the Bloodied Age its name, came back to haunt poor Aeron. and managed to legitimately do some serious damage as he marched his army up. Aeron would, of course, defeat his son in single combat, which would cause the Lich Welfin to begin his own assault after watching his son be disemboweled and exploded into many chunks by Aeron. The fight would go on. Doc Splint would be killed with one quick power word kill, and Kilxius himself would also be disintegrated. Agent A and his faithful companion Vukiak would manage to do plenty of damage to the Lich, while still staying just out of reach to avoid any serious spell damage. Eventually, this would cause, though, the Lich to plane shift or dimension door away, vanishing and getting in front of Aeron, where Aeron had finally recovered after being killed twice by the iron golems that had been beating her and the small goblin that
What was
had.
the goblin's name again?
Good question.
There
Um,
wasn't one.
Gabo.
There
you
wasn't
didn't
one.
you didn't write it down.
Gabo.
It's not my fault.
His name is Gabo. Gabo the Goblin.
Anyways, so yes, as the goblin vanished after trying to take a few stabs at Agent A, and Agent A not really doing much other than 1 point of damage, the goblin would vanish and take off for the time being. The party would manage to continue the fight with Aeron finally decapitating the Lich in a single blow, shouting out that she was the queen. The party would then. Oh, we'll see her.
Hey, keep going with the summary.
I am. So yeah, as yes, with Zilpip the entire time casting his chaos magic to turn iron golems to gelatin, overall it would continue to be a hell of a battle. With the Lich slain, however, Aeron managed to regain her kingdom, now having an army of stationary iron golems that have not moved, that seem to have some sort of activation spell on them that has yet to been figured out. From what Agent A was able to figure out, it seemed to be an old elvish. And otherwise, the only other thing that would happen would be that Zilpip would manage to resurrect Doc Splint, who thereafter would pretty much decide to take some time off,
Can
reserving.
he do one last thing?
Oh, you're still welcome to use him. I'm just saying that he will not be joining us on future campaigns for the time being while Fraz switches back over to Machina. The party would divvy up the loot, in which Aeron would take Welfin's crown, Zilpip would take the shrinking anvil, Agent A would take the book, and Machina would take some armor, as well as a divine plate, gaining him the spell Flame Strike. And that
Combo, but I'll take it.
will be all that happened during last session. We come back to Aeron being extremely damaged and beat up.
Yep.
Kilxius being collected into Zilpip's bag, as the ashes and the remaining of his gear.
R.I.P.
Worst
Calixia.
bad bag ever.
And that is also why Robert's not joining us, apparently. In actuality, he's working right now. So thus we come together. The party standing midday. The citizens starting to finally file out into the streets as these iron golems are everywhere. All of them completely stationary. It is
Take
at
a
this
short.
point that Machina had pointed out. Do you know? Don't liches have phylacteries?
Hey Drake, where's the phylactery?
And we return to the main portion of the campaign, and Zilpip has joined us. He has just muted himself for the time being. Alright.
Alright, do we consume the potions or do we just spam Aeron with healing?
Or take a long rest.
Or take a short rest? He can just spend all of his
Or, we can find a cleric, but seeing as how someone
Instead.
destroyed all the cleric guilds, looking at Aeron.
I didn't do a thing.
Yeah.
Remember the war?
Wasn't me.
You were the
No.
reigning sovereign at the time, so we had
That
someone
was
to
totally
blame.
me.
You're blaming on the orange man, not me.
Orange
Mini
man.
What
Trump
orange
is-
man?
The orange, the orange salesman. You know, the one with the
Mini
weird,
Trump is Mini
weird
Trump. He
wig.
can do whatever he please.
Alright. As
Put
you
my
guys are chilling out, the day going on, citizens have gone back to about what they're doing, kind of weaving their ways in and out of the iron golems. There's over 1,000 of them just standing still. Cathal comes down from the walls and begins to lecture Aeron about how stupid she was to risk her life, how death cannot be good for the children, how she should have
Death
stayed
isn't
behind the
healthy.
walls. Next time, let
Yeah,
the
yeah,
doctor
yeah,
deal with it.
yeah. Death isn't healthy. Yada yada. I'm a bad person.
That the rubber
But
ducky
hey,
got
look
cut
on
in
the bright
half.
side.
Wait,
Look
you
on the
got
bright side of this. At least your child will be strong.
what the fuck did you? What the fuck did you just say to him?
Mm. And as Aeron starts to reach around in her pockets, she finds that Linty is gone yet again.
Oh,
And you find goblin shit sitting in one of your pockets where Linty should be.
that goblin is dead.
So what are we gonna do about Aaron's?
Oh yeah, Aeron, by the way, you're still taking poison damage every turn. That's 2 points of poison damage, by the way.
Why'd you point that out? Why? What? Why?
Because you're almost dead and we need to go downstairs to actually finish the list.
Can someone heal us? Well, I know Zilpip's fully healed, but can someone heal us?
I can let you die and then resurrect you.
No.
How about
No,
no?
you'd actually come out with a lot more debuffs. That is way too in.
Cathal
Well-
just grabs Aeron and starts pulling her into the kingdom or into the castle.
No,
Let's
we need
see.
Sir.
What can I
We need
do?
her.
No, she is going in to take a bath. She smells like goblin shit yet again. This is the 4th time this week.
Listen,
Way to
listen.
call me out,
She's gonna
William.
need to come down again to a different place, and she's gonna smell worse. So we need to get her
Mhm.
down. and
I'll
then she
look. I can. Can I try to use some natural medicine to just like
Yeah,
cure the poison?
sure.
Just use my flamethrower chemical thing to bring up some sort of
Yeah, give
medicine.
me a medicine check.
Okay.
Also, hi, Dree.
Hydrate. I thought you were telling me to hydrate, and I was like, I mean,
It's a
you're
good
right.
idea.
Hydration
mean-
is always...
Not gonna lie, I've had about 5 of my half liters, so.
So 2.5.
20 total, not natural.
Alright, Aaron, you find yourself the poison managing to start to spew out of you in an inglorious way as you feel healthy once again.
Ew.
I am used to this. It's
Which
I call it
end?
X-Lax.
Ew.
So behind. Okay, bottom one.
Cathal just looks at Zopim, just nods, and continues walking off.
Should we take a long rest?
Yes.
Probably a good idea.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
take a long rest. Aaron needs their daily nappy poo. I'm getting my cap and gown.
Aaron heads back into the main keep. Everyone, all the people looking at these strange standing iron golems just that aren't movable because of how heavy they are.
The town is used to this by now.
Can I try and
honestly-
roll persuasion to see, just to like say, oh, they're just props?
for a local
for
play
a
that
show.
we're putting on?
Sure. Agent A, go ahead.
Written by our Agent A.
Robert E. Wild. That.
No.
God damn it!
What'd you get?
It's a play written by Zilpip. It's called Zilpip. It's about how great Zilpip is.
Not 20
Nat
plus
20?
4.
Alright.
Wait,
so-
no,
What? Yes?
not 20 plus 13.
Okay.
So
36.
33.
Yeah, so some of the people kind of look at you and start kind of passing on the message. Rumor gets around that, yeah, this is being put on for a play.
Can I ask what the title is?
Zilpip.
Agent A.
But that thing that where it came from, or so help me, so help.
Okay, moving on.
Put that thing where it came back from, or so help me.
So yeah, as you continue, as Aaron heads in, back into the keep, Cathal right behind her, just derading her the entire time, telling her more and more about how this was a bad idea, how she needs to stop going out. Every time the city gets attacked, she dies. It's getting ridiculous. As Aaron heads into the keep, Machina and Agent A, give me perception checks, please.
That is not my specialty.
Yeah, you're a tank.
However,
Eh.
Sith Lords are. Sith
I
Lords.
rolled a 19 apparently.
19. Ajane.
11.
All right. So as you both look about, you suddenly notice that there is a shiny, what looks to be almost bubble-like material that is now floating into the sky and is slowly enveloping the town.
What's that?
That's no moon.
Zelm comes walking out and goes, well, that would be a new shield that I've been designing with the help of the Gnolls. They've set up crystal pylons that'll keep the spell active, and basically make it so we shouldn't be attacked for quite a while, hopefully.
What
How
about
long
from
of
the
a
inside?
while?
No, good question. What was that, Machina?
What about from?
From the inside, I cannot answer that. It only goes on the outside of the city. It is covering out to the main walls, in which case it'll take a bit higher magic to break. Now, that doesn't mean it's unbreakable, but it will hopefully hold off at least some of the issues.
How can people go in and out of the thing, or can?
Oh, you can pass within and without of it. It's not that's not the issue.
It's just like an anti-magic field.
Pretty much. So those who look
Gotcha.
to attack the city and throw fireballs at it, which seems to be the most common spell. He looks at Zilpip. We shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. And as Zelm's kind of standing there, out comes this ridiculously fat dwarf that is having a really hard time walking about.
20.
70x.
No, as you see him, Aaron, passing him on the stairway, this same dwarf has a large mohawk going on, and
The
he was
fuck?
shirtless.
Ew.
And he looks at
Deal.
you and he goes, fuck you, Trent. I heard that. He goes, so I guess divine magic's gotten weaker. It's
Must
me,
be.
Tenem.
That,
Tenem?
Tenem's like really, and he's jiggling as he's talking.
What happened?
Good question. I woke up like this after, I think, drinking last night.
You was fit yesterday. What the fuck?
And now I can't see my toes.
Well, back to jogging, I guess.
I can't. As he starts to breathe heavy coming down the stairs. I cannot walk. He takes a long exhale.
Okay, explain how faith is getting weaker. Seeing as how this happened.
Tenem just looks at you completely confused. I don't. No.
I don't feel so good.
Ew.
Fat jiggles.
Boring.
Someone fetch me a shirt.
Someone get him.
I don't think anyone would fit.
we can get you a tarp. That's about it.
We can get you one of those sailing things.
Ugh.
Tablecloth for a table of six.
Cathal
Sailing
starts
mast.
Dear
We
God.
need,
Cathal
we need
starts
to be
to
sure.
pull Aaron into the keep, saying, "No, you let them deal with this. You're going to bed right now, young lady.
But I want to talk
You already died once today. We are not doing it a second time. Get your ass to bed."
I'm going with a sailing mast. We need to be sure it would actually fit.
Please.
Tenem looks very upset. All right. So is there anything you guys want to do? I mean, Aaron's going to bed, so Aaron can add a long rest.
I want to take that anvil
Okay.
and I want to cast Identify on it.
They already did that yesterday. God damn it.
Yeah.
Or
I
last.
want to do it again.
I'm gonna do it.
Dear God.
Can you also cast Scrying on Aaron's crown?
It doesn't do anything. Oh, scrying. Okay, I thought you were about to say fucking identify. I was
Do-
like, I've already there.
Do
That's
I
the.
still have 22 AC?
You have the AC that you have. It's on your character sheet. There, Wolf. Congratulations. It says the same shit the item says.
Cool.
It's not cursed. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. I just want to make sure, and then I'm going to attune to it.
All right, that'll take you a full day to attune.
Psych gets
wait,
cursed.
you
It takes
can't.
a short rest to attune.
Well, you can
Attune.
attune to it. That's one issue. You aren't proficient in smithing tools.
Oof.
Wait, am I? I am, I think. Am I? No.
Yep.
I'm not.
Zopip, that's the only tool set you are not proficient in. Well, that's not true. You're also not proficient in brewmaster stuff or brewing. And that is one of the requirements for the tiniest anvil is that you have to be proficient in said item.
All right. Then I'll go find the best smith in the city.
Well, that'd be Olgum, the very cranky dwarf that gave Aaron his armor.
Good. I'm a very cranky gnome, and he's going to teach me.
You could just steal his memories.
How about no?
Yeah, piss off a guy who gave Aaron godlike armor. That's a good idea.
Yep. I'm not going to piss him off. I will offer as much money, as much magical items, as much whatever he wants, as he wants.
Okay, Mr. Devil.
But he's going to teach me.
Alright, Zopip heads off in that direction. Machina and Agent A, what are you up to?
I am proficient in alchemist supplies.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of potion can I make?
Well, you need ingredients.
Ah, shit.
So,
You're
unless you
getting
plan
away
to
that
go,
quickly.
do you want to go pick flowers? Is that what you want to spend your time doing?
Yeah, I'm full health.
First-
I mean,
Alright.
making sure I'm inside the bubble.
Well, you won't be because there are no flowers inside the walls. Well, not that go
Ah.
wild.
Never mind then. I'm just gonna wait until it's time to go down.
Okay.
It's set up.
Agent A, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go take a long rest. Fuck this.
Okay. So as Agent A and Aaron take a long rest, Machina chills out, enjoying himself. Zopip, we jump to you as you head towards the shittiest looking blacksmithy you've ever seen. It is run down, the wood is molding, the shop has holes all over it, the window's been knocked out, and you can hear an old dwarf swearing inside.
Ah, this should be fun. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'll just walk in.
As you walk in, you see what looks to be a very crotchety, very old looking dwarf with clouded over eyes that seems to be hammering away at a sword, and very clearly showing lots of skill as the sword is molding exactly to the way he seems to be wanting it to. Creating rivulets with a single hit, the blade flattening to the exact sharpness he needs, as he hits it down. The anvil seems to glow and emanate a purple light. The fire seems to come from a blue flame. And there's a little bell on this desk that's about a foot taller than you.
I will jump up and tap on the bell.
As you ring the bell, nothing seems to happen.
Ring it again.
I'll ring it again.
Ring it
Still,
again.
nothing happens.
Ring it again. Don't stop ringing it.
I will
There is nothing stopping you from going around this counter into the portion of the smithy.
I'll ring it again.
All right, as you ring it again, still nothing happens. What is your plan here, Zopip? This is the hardest decision of your life, I know.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and instantly chill the sword that he's working on.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, Zopip.
Okay. That's not great.
We know
Let's see.
we know your dexterity's great here too.
It's actually not my worst thing.
No, that'd be strength. I hope.
I have a +2 in Dex saving throws,
Oh.
but it's still only 9.
So as you suddenly feel, or as soon as you cast a spell and the blade goes cold, suddenly you feel wind whisk by your hair. Your head feels very cold suddenly. There's now 3 holes in front of you in the in the desk that was straight in front of you at the time.
My head feels cold?
Yes.
Oh, there's a sword in my head.
No. You'd
Oh.
feel that. As you go to
Well,
reach
what is it?
up onto touching your head, you realize you've been shaved clean.
I mean,
There's
that's fine.
there's no hair on your head any longer. And it is a close enough
Like it
cut.
anyway.
You hear
Remind me. I'm just making a mental note to make a full wraparound mask next time instead of just the face mask.
As you hear a cane wobble hitting the ground, the dwarf that, although very short for of being a dwarf, still towers over you at least 1.5 higher, taller than you, looks down at you with his cloudy eyes and just stares.
Hey, so I rang the bell.
He just stares.
Anyway, yeah, I'm here to learn how to smith.
Great, another one. First my great grandson, and now you. This is not my week. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told him. Get your ass out of here. I don't care about you, and I'm not paying child support.
You're not paying child support?
I will.
No.
Dear God.
Unlike you, you little heathen bastard. I've seen your brood running around here.
You haven't seen shit from what it looks like.
Yes, that's true. I lost these eyes. Many a years ago, I lost these eyes fighting the same asshole that fought you, or who seemed to take away your own magic by the smell of you.
Yeah. Dude's a motherfucker.
It was a worthy fight, though. I knocked him down. Managed to do the same thing to him that I just did to you. The only difference is
It's
he
impressive.
put up a lot more noise. Now, you want me to teach you. Explain to me why I should teach one of the lowest of the beard folk.
The lowest of the beard folk.
Yes, gnomes are descendants of the same dwarves we come from. You're one of the beard folk. You're just one of the merchant class. Know your histories, boy.
I mean, to be fair, I've seen history.
Congrats.
I don't think I really care to know about it.
And you are doomed to die by it. Now, give me your reason why I should help you. As he kind of walks back and relights up the sword, immediately it starts to glow once more.
Because I'm asking nicely.
Oh, let me guess. Next you're gonna threaten me, right? With your time magic. Woo. I'm so
Nah.
scared.
I'm not that stupid.
You
But
could have fooled
when's the
me.
last time you've had a good apprentice?
Ugh.
Seems like never.
My son. That was the last one, and now he's known as one of the worst of the Helm Shapers.
The worst.
Yeah, boy sold all of our lands, gave up all of our money in gambling debts. Boy wasn't very bright, but he was good with a hammer.
Well, I'd offer to pay. I'd offer to make you stuff, but it doesn't seem like you'd be. If you
No,
would, by all means, tell me, and I will. But
I'll tell you the same thing I told your queen. I ain't interested in money. I've got plenty of it. I ain't interested in items. You can look in the back and see I've made just about everything you've ever seen there, boy. What interests
hey,
me is value, and you have none in my eyes. Neither did your queen, to be fair, but she eventually shut up and left, so that worked for me.
and what is it that you value?
Interest. Being this old and living this long, boredom tends to take you. I know a fight's coming to the city. I know one that you lot won't win. Zelm ain't the only one who can see the future. I just don't. I'm not some magic caster or some crap like that. You lot have the advantage in that factor. But I know this battle's coming. I can feel it in my bones. I know your queen will be dead before she ends up getting a chance to have those kids of hers. I can tell you, you'll be dead alongside her. Just like the rest of you lot. You ain't meant to live that long.
Fake news.
Assuming Zelm's told you that far. He plans to sacrifice you lot. Only way that this all goes well. There ain't no other option, apparently.
Yeah, but goes well for who is the question.
Yeah, it is the ultimate question, and that I cannot answer. I hope it ain't. If it's for that damn dwarven bastard in the sky, then, well, don't worry, I'll take care of that myself, assuming these old bones ever come back. As he creaks and his back kind of bends. These old bones don't give out first.
So
Unfortunately.
interest.
Yes. There is
You
one other
interested in
thing.
fight?
No, I don't want to fight. I'm too old for that. But there is one thing I have of value that I've been seeking.
Yeah.
You're familiar with Venzorwin, I assume? The old dwarven
Oh yeah, that
legend.
old bastard. Yeah.
I'm an old traveling companion of his. In fact, we gained our immortality at the same damn time. But there's a different story with mine. He ate the fruit, the forbidden fruit, and got himself turned. I was stupid enough to drink the sap. He got immortality and stayed young. I got immortality and grew older and shit quick. Been this old for thousands of years. You imagine that? Ugh, nothing worse.
Mm.
Can't even
So
piss straight anymore. I want you to
would
do
you
me a
like me?
favor. Bring me
Yeah.
one of the fruits from this tree so that I may be young again, and I'll give you whatever you want.
I see your offer. And how about a compromise? I'll reverse your age to back when you were young. And then you'll teach me, and then I'll get you your fruit.
You couldn't. Your magic won't work. This is unfortunately part of a curse. That's the reason I went and fought the bastard that kicked your ass and took your shit. As he spits onto the ground. Part of that fruit or that sap is cursed. It causes you to be immortal. And with the aging thing, I tried to reverse it myself, thinking the same thing you're thinking. Go to a time wizard. I figured I'd seek out Zelm. He was even famous when I was a boy. Unfortunately, that bastard in the sky managed to take that away from me and made this worse. So unless you can reverse divine magic, I don't know what you can do here. Even
I'm
the
getting to the point where I almost can.
Oh, good. When you can, bring it here. Until then, the deal is bring me that fruit.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a shot.
Enjoy. I should warn, there's a giant angry. Well, you'll find out soon enough. As he cackles away.
Tarask.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Dog. Puppy. Get the puppy. I'm gonna wrestle the puppy.
What?
What?
I'm gonna wrestle the
What
puppy.
fucking puppy?
The puppy. There's a puppy that's guarding the tree with the fruit.
Oh.
I'm gonna run.
All right. He goes back to working. You can see he's not working with normal flames. He is completely working with magic and seems to be infusing the weapon he is working on as it changes from a sword to a hammer almost with an instant hit of his own smithing hammer.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right. Now you have a quest.
No. I'm gonna try to reverse his age.
Oh, all right. Go ahead and give me a roll. Let's see what Zopip can do. Unless Zopip is currently DMing me. Nope.
I'm not. 43.
As the old man starts to reverse age, you start to see that he's got this long black beard that seems to almost grow and thicken from the small white scraggly one he had on his face. The hair on his head starts to sprout back up and goes into this long, all the way down to his mid back. His shoulders broaden to twice the size. This man looks like, it makes Tenem look like a gnome by the size of his arms and chest. He just widens, and he actually grows up to 5'2", gaining another
Tall for a
2
dwarf.
inches. Yep. If you had to guess, he's probably around 350 and more muscle than anything. But his legs are tiny. It's like the big guy you see in the gym that skips leg day.
Fucking tiny tiger looking ass.
Yeah, he's got like huge,
Got the chicken
massive
legs.
chest, and yeah, his legs are probably the size of toothpicks. And he looks at you and says, "Well, that's half."
I'll try to do the other half.
You're like, don't bother, I can work on that. How the hell did you manage to revert? And as soon as he says that, he starts to grow old once again.
That sucks. Bullshit.
As he kind of, his back goes back to bending and everything hurts once more. Ugh. And suddenly there's a person in the background that speaks into Zopip's ear. Well, while Zopips is in the middle of dealing with conversation, with the voices in his head, Aaron, give me a perception check.
Sure. Where's that? It's there. Perception. 9 plus 7.
Okay. All right, we'll come back to that in a moment. Machina, what were you planning to do with your time off? Like with your rest, you said you were gonna just go chill. What was the plan? Is there anything you wanted to do specifically, or are you just gonna be like bird watching?
Look at just stay at an inn that's close to the dungeon.
Oh, well, there's plenty of entrances to the dungeon. To be fair,
Out of it.
you already have a room at the Stormcrow.
Yeah, is that close to the dungeon?
It's close to one of the entrances that you guys went down. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay there then.
Okay. After you return, Olivia kind of nods. Asks if you want any food brought up to you.
I'm good. I'm good.
And she nods and just kind of leaves you be as she goes back to working with a full house of dwarves that are many of them telling tales of bravado and stories about how they could have easily beaten the iron golems themselves if given half
Wanna
the
try
chance. None of the dwarves seem to
There's
pay
one
attention.
outside right now. You can fucking try to topple it, break it, or something. No one's gonna be mad at you. They might actually thank you if you move.
As you say that, dwarves kind of look at you, look out the window like they're a little worried and watching to see if there's an actual iron golem moving out the side.
They're not moving. But you could probably move them.
One looks you, a much younger looking dwarf, barely having any hair on his chin, looks at you and says, "Oi, don't be scaring us like that. Things could actually break this place, and then we'd have to pay for it." All right. As the day goes on, a few hours later, about was it 6, I believe, is the long rest.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron and Agent Agent A, as you wake up, you see Cathel is rushing into Aaron's room, with what looks to be a big thing of bandages and a vial of some sort of green liquid.
The fact.
Yes, the cat.
How did you come by in Aaron's entourage again? It
Oh.
was from. Fuck.
This is why we take notes, people. As Cathel.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess it's some pregnancy problem then. Going back to. I'm just waking up and just going about my day now.
As Cathel runs off, as she comes in, Aaron, you've awoken and you find that your neck has been stabbed, and there was goblin shit in it. There was also a
That's-
piece of paper written in simple Dwarvish, very roughly, that says, "I have not forgotten." Signed, Gobbo the Goblin.
Gobble! God damn it! As I slam my fist into the end table next to my bed.
The end table shatters beneath your hand, busting the leg out. In comes Cathel with some anti-venom, shoving it down your throat and bandaging your neck once more.
I appreciate it.
All right, Zilpip, coming back to you.
Yeah.
Just as soon as the old man had made his transformation, he turned back to an old man.
What? Damn it.
And he looks just
You're
as
really
cranky.
gonna make me find this trick.
The old
Oh,
man,
roll high enough.
the old man looks at you and says,
Look,
Ye-
if a 43 is not high enough,
Big-
a 30 is literally considered an impossible level task. And I got 13 more than that.
50.
when you have to adjust the game rules because you get an OP character in your group at level 12. You learn your lessons as a DM.
I'm level 13 to be fair.
Oh, sorry. Then
Good lord.
the save failed in the first place. Are you happy now? The old man looks at you and says, "Well, that was a fun trip." As he cracks his back, leaning back. You hear like 5 joints pop. I'm not sure if I just broke my back or if it's cracked. Oh, as he crinks back over.
Question.
Answer.
Where's the tree?
He looks at you and says, "In the Drownlands, guarded by a giant spider queen madwoman."
Dead.
Good.
Oh, and good
Good
news.
to know.
She's also
Yeah.
their god, so have fun with that one. Although she has no divine power, so at least you're fine with that.
So they're just worshipping her.
She is a cranky bitch, trust me. Also, Venzorman may have slept with her, just as on the down low.
How tough is she?
I was about to say Agent A only needed to do that.
She gets really angry. She does not like men. I'm warning you now. Good luck on this one.
She's a feminazi.
I mean, imagine you you give up your country, your military ranking, and your entire noble house for a man, and then he left you for like 5 other women after you were raised under his tutelage. Yeah?
Is based off a Greek monster.
No, actually, it is not.
What,
Oh.
the spider?
No, this is actually
Yeah.
based off something else.
No,
Cool.
I know the spider isn't based. Yeah, but
Alright.
I would remember that.
Can you be more specific? Where in the Drownlands?
It's in the capital city. That's all I can remember. The time hasn't been kind to the maps, so from when I found it, it was a different area. There wasn't a city
Sounds
there.
good.
There were just drow.
I am going to sit on the floor, cross-legged,
Okay.
and close my eyes and try to look back through history
I
and
was prepared
find
for
this
this.
thing.
I was prepared for this. There's a story here, because everyone loves my history lessons.
I do. when it's useful.
As you look back, now what are you searching for specifically? Is it just the tree itself?
I'm searching for the tree and this spider monster. Both. I'm looking for vulnerabilities, anything I can use against it,
Okay.
if it has any.
So as you look back on the world, you go back to a point where the tree is already fully grown. It seems that this is where it stops you. Your powers don't seem to be able to succeed past this. You're not sure if this is due to the fact of time, the way time worked at this time being different. You're not sure if that's because of the fact that there's interference. But by by the first time point you can see of this tree, it is fully grown. It is 50 feet tall and about 30 feet thick. This is a very fat tree.
It's a
It
stump.
it has many branches going out, and its fruit seems to be seems to change color every other few seconds. Around it seems to be a very dark liquid that seems to ooze and bubble, and looks to, if you had to guess, probably dangerous. Probably not something you want to bathe in. So you should definitely stick Aaron in it. As you
No.
look upon the history of the Drow Queen, you learn that or let me pull it up. She is known as the Spidian Queen, of course, amongst the Drow. She was
The
born
spitting queen?
Spidian.
Oh, gotcha.
She gained, from what you can get from the rough estimate, is she gained her abilities through eating the queen of a sentient spider race in this territory. But going back
Doesn't
further,
that remind you of someone?
yes, that part of the story was inspired. Um, Going further back, you see the Great High Elven Emporium, led by a king that looks to be very similar to Aeron in many factors. The only difference being more elvish and looking a lot more snobby. This king seems to be yelling at someone, standing before their throne. Two someones, as you notice. The first you recognize almost immediately as a very young-looking Venzorwin. The second seems to be a very young-looking woman, and you can see on her blazer, the shirt she wears for noble clothing, seems to say Jezelin, or House Jezelin. And as you continue to listen, not really paying attention on much of what's being said, just trying to get the bits specifically about her, you learn that her name was Zidka Jezelin, of House Jezelin, one of the generals that would rebel with Venzorwin Lezowin when the High Elf Emporium decided to basically wipe out the Gnolls. She would follow
Wow.
Venzorwin alongside as his second and trusted commander, as they would arrive into a city with where the Gnolls resided at the time, where there were plenty of capable warriors. She would basically begin training them, doing everything she could to teach them how to fight properly against the other high elves. You'd come across many scenes that you try to skip, unfortunately seeing Venzorwin naked too many times to count at this point, as Venzorwin and her
Fast
seem to
forward,
get
fast
on
forward.
many a times. Suddenly it slows down and you're getting full details of Venzorwin's nude ass, and you're really wishing you never looked back. You see that Zidka being promoted to basically running side by side as one of the leaders of the rebellion, basically recognized as Venzorwin's equal. The two succeeding in battle, managing to almost nearly wipe out the High Elves completely. At the end, though, you suddenly see that Venzorwin is walking around with many other female elves, around 7 from what you count. And at this point, you see Zidka fuming as she's watching this at court. She would go up and try to challenge the man and ended up stabbing him multiple times. Of course, not killing him, as he seemed completely fine with the situation, but everyone else was very shocked by this situation.
He's into it.
She so angrily would actually manage to cut down, or turn from Venzorwin and cut down another elf that looked very similar to him. From what you gather, it seems to be Venzorwin's first son, Venzorwin Jr. Zidka would cut his head off and then cut his man parts off and shove them into Venzorwin's mouth before he could blink. This woman was very talented with a sword. As time would go on, she would lead half of the elves that was with their horde, mostly women, farther north out of the mountain elfin lands, as Venzorwin founded the dukedom, giving it to his second-born, and she would eventually just leave. The territory she would name would be Albania, and would end up going underground to hide out where there were more minerals and to avoid something. You don't really catch what she's trying to avoid, but something seems to have chased her and her people farther north. Eventually, it comes to her clashing with what looks to be spiders, giant spiders, some stuff that you wouldn't expect to exist in the world today. These creatures seem to cast magic from their fangs as they shoot out different spells. They seem to be able to speak and think and lay traps. And as the final battle takes place, you see Zidka cut down the Spider Queen, this massive beast, almost half the size of Dragon's Gate itself, and devour the creature in front of the Spidian race. It would be at this point that she would start to slowly change, turning into what would be this growing out 8 legs, growing a thorax, getting this massive bulb on her back with a red, what looks to be hourglass figure on it. And from then on, she'd be worshipped as the Dark Spidian Queen, a pseudo god, one without divine power. She would also make the declaration that only women would forever rule in the Drow kingdoms, naming them the Spidian princess, and upon every princess's final days, they would be devoured by Zidka, the Spidian queen. The last thing you see is her guarding the tree. This tree, it seems that every time she passes by it or looks upon it, she looks angrier and angrier. Something about Venzorwin and something about Olgum are the two things you catch, but outside of that, nothing else is made clear, as it just seems to be more murmuring of madness. Basically, nothing of use.
Gotcha. Okay. Should I solo quest it, boys?
You should take Aaron there. He might find the goblin shit spiker.
Exactly. And if we do, I'm fucking ruining his day. He's dead. 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 Gobbo. Dead.
Alright.
Gobbo dead.
As you finally come out of your trance, Olgum just smiles at you with a wry smile, half his teeth missing, the other half darker yellow than you've ever seen.
Oh boy. I wasn't prepared for that.
With a toothy smile, he goes, "Aye, and I'm not even the one who slept with her."
Well, she seems to hate you too.
Well, to be fair, I did travel with Ven, and every woman hated Ven after he slept with them.
More than fair. More than fair.
I
I
tell
didn't
you,
sleep with him, and I already hate him.
I think elves must be like, and he puts up a pinky.
Yeah. No, yeah, I hear you.
He's that long?
And apparently they just can't cast enlarge. Anyway, I'm yeah. I'll see what I can do. And I'll head out.
I give you my advice before you head out, youngling. Take the
Yeah.
rest of your group with you. Trust me, those drow are prickly bastards.
Alright. I trust you.
Heading out.
Yeah.
Heading out, you
I'm,
see Machina walking about the street, looking at the iron golems, investigating them.
Hey, big boy.
Hmm.
I got a job for us.
Does it involve going back down to kill the phylactery?
It does not.
Should we actually leave the phylactery down there?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No.
You can activate the golem again and destroy the whole city.
I'm going to shout through my window. No.
At this point, you see Aaron and Agent A
No.
coming down, while Cathel seems to be, again, yelling at Aaron, lecturing her on the fact that she just got attempted assassination. It is not time to leave the city once more, to stay out of the caves. Explaining how
Listen,
Agent A is a much better queen at this point, because Agent A gets in less trouble.
Fine.
Listen, I'll
I'll
be fine. I'm a
I'll
big
sit
girl.
down in the middle of the street and I'll set up a 10-minute ritual and I'm gonna scry on the phylactery.
Cathel looks at you like you're a weirdo sitting in the middle of the street right between a couple of iron golems.
He is sitting in the middle of the street between two
I
iron
am.
golems.
Yeah.
Well, at least he doesn't have to worry about being attacked by them. Let me look at something real quick. Can you cast scry?
If he's familiar with it, that's a minus. No,
I
the
can cast
lich needs to roll a
scry.
save.
I
The
thought I
lich
couldn't,
can't roll a save.
you
but
don't
wizards
have-
actually do have that spell.
You don't have it in your spell list.
No?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Let me look. Scry. Yeah, I'm not seeing scry.
Okay,
Scry.
I'll take a long rest and I'll prepare it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a scrying spell. Like, I'm looking through his Opip spells right now. He doesn't have scrying.
It's in my spell book.
It's in your spell book. Is it
Oh.
prepared?
Oh,
Gotcha.
it's. Let me see. Manage spells.
No, wait. You can actually cast it if it's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
you can cast it as
Oh,
a
wait,
ritual.
spell
if you
book.
have
It's just
spell book.
not prepared.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. You can cast rituals if you're a wizard if it's in your spell book.
Let's see. Scrying.
If I think that's only if you're a ritual caster.
Yeah.
Which wizards
It,
are?
which is a it's a
Wizard
feat to
Wizards
be a
are ritual
ritual caster.
casters.
Yes, they use components and crap, but taking the feat ritual caster I think is what allows you to do that.
Okay. I'll allow it. I'm just gonna allow
I
it
don't
to
know. I
move
may
it.
be wrong. You may be right, Faraz. I have no idea.
Well, the fact is, it has to make a wisdom saving throw. Because you've never, second hand, you've heard of the target. First hand, wait, what? Oh, that's just knowledge. Okay. Let me see something here real quick.
I've met the target, so it gets no modifier to its save.
That's
Wizards
correct.
has rituals casting.
Okay.
Cool.
So it, and what's the save on it? Wisdom 18.
And I do have one of its possessions.
You do. Okay, so that is a
Also,
No, it's a
so
minus.
no, that's a
his roll.
Minus
-4
5.
to its
Is it 4?
-4.
Yeah, okay.
Also, the spell save is 28 right now.
Yeah, I got you. So, all right, that would be, well, you managed to succeed because that even with the -4, that's 15. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, remember this is a lich that was a fighter, not a lich that was a
Not a-
spellcaster.
Yeah.
If it had been a
Even if it is,
spellcaster,
it
you
has
would have
pretty bad
all
wisdom.
died. So as you look upon the screen, or look into a small crystal ball that you've magically conjured into the air, Zopip, you can see a small, what looks to be axe, sitting at the very bottom of the dungeon inside what looks to be a locked room that is made of glass that seems to have a little bit of blood inside of it. This axe seems to be ornate with gold all around it and seems to be shimmering. You can also see all around it pounds and pounds of gold, items from long lost eras, plenty of stuff that would be very valuable to the city.
And I know where it is.
Yes, it's on the very bottom floor of the dungeon beneath the
Can I
city
join you?
in the vault.
Time to dig, boys.
I am a god. How
Okay.
can you-
I am not taking the walkway down. That was a terrible
Okay.
idea. I don't know why you guys did that.
Well, we don't have anyone who can
Well, I
actually
mean,
mold earth.
what would we be able to do besides that?
Cathel walks
Good.
right up to Zopip, grabs him by the ear, and says, "You better protect the queen this time. If I hear she gets injured one more time, it's your ass."
I cast plane shift on her.
No, you do
where?
not.
No, I'm kidding.
Dispel
No.
magic. No. She
I
looks.
want to so bad.
She looks. You will do this, otherwise I will come after you and your kin. Damn it! Don't
I'm
make me.
very afraid.
You better be. I know where you
Yes,
sleep.
I'm shaking in my baby steel leather boots.
Wait, why
Oh
do you
my
have baby
god, they're made
seal
out
on
of baby seals?
You're a monster. What the fuck? You know, everything else you do, that's fine. But
Alright.
baby seals?
The DM is
Yep.
gonna take a quick second because he has to go take some a pill real quick. So I'll be right back, boys. So you have
So
a
are you
He's
just
got
chance.
gonna mold?
coronavirus.
are you just gonna mold Earth downwards?
I am.
What about the ceiling? What about when you heat the ceiling of a floor? Huge
I'm not.
area.
It's not going to be straight down. Nobody
Okay.
digs straight down. First rule of Minecraft.
That is true. That is true. I may have died to lava several times doing that, but I really wanted diamonds.
And he never learned.
I learned eventually. Eventually. Did you see the items I sent you?
I saw a couple of them.
Epic items. Truly.
Oh yeah, you only sent me two.
I want exactly like what you have, Zilpip, the anvil, but like a normal one
So you just want a normal anvil?
that I can shrink and
Oh.
you know, I can
You just
control the
want the
size at
normal
will.
one that you can shrink.
Yeah,
I mean
shrink
that
and
sounds
enlarge at
easy
will.
enough.
I'm gonna do some really funny what's it called?
When I get my next feat, I'm definitely getting Mage Slayer because fuck mages. They're gonna ruin my day.
Hey.
I mean, you're fine, but all the other bad mages that want to kill me, not fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some Roadrunner bullshit with that anvil.
You know,
Yeah.
you can just put a
I can
piston.
go in the other room.
No.
Just put a piston. Just get a piston. Get a
No,
lever.
no.
You know, put the lever on the piston. Put an anvil. Boom! It's
Shut
just
the
gonna
fuck up, Trent.
What, are we not making Minecraft references right now?
No.
Why
I
not?
said fucking Roadrunner. Wile E. Coyote.
I
His
know,
mouth
but
is a little busy.
damn.
Christ, Trent. It's like you've never watched old ass cartoons when you were a kid.
No, I have. Kinda. A little. Sometimes.
Tom and
Okay.
Jerry, the fucking 60s one.
I
think it was
love
60.
Tom and Jerry.
Ooh, they put gold on the baked potatoes.
They put bacon in the
Of
baked
course they
potatoes.
do.
What's a costume on that?
Sorry about
What's up,
that.
dude?
Who's
Yo.
gonna go make popcorn? Hey,
Uh,
we should make popcorn.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, popcorn.
Yo, give me
you
some
guys got
popcorn, too.
kernels?
Wait, now
Yo.
are we watching a movie? Is that what's going on? I mean, am I
I'm
invited?
doing a Netflix party with my brother. We're watching a cooking show.
Dude, Netflix party's dope. We should all
Wait,
watch something.
Wait, which cooking show?
It's
Ca-
Final Table.
Hell's Kitchen.
No, I haven't.
The final table's dope. It
It
brings
is.
Jojo.
together like the best cooks in the
Shut
world
the
and stuff.
fuck up, Trent. No one
Jojo.
fucking cares about you.
And these
Jojo.
guys are actually putting gold on their food.
That's
I'm bringing out the guillotine.
that sounds like incredibly capitalist. That's not
Bougie.
okay.
Bougie.
This is a
Bougie.
communist society.
Side note, I'm like
Okay.
super hungry. Can you make me mac and cheese?
I can.
I can
Can
ask
you make me
Elizabeth.
mac and cheese?
I can make you mac and cheese.
Thanks.
Can you make me mac and cheese?
No, it's all for me.
Can I
But
have
I
some
want-
mac and cheese?
Yeah,
can I
I'll-
have some?
I'll give you like a spoonful, but like that's it. Like,
That's fine.
okay.
Anything just to taste Zilphip's cooking.
Fun fact: mac and cheese is better when you don't use elbow pasta. Like we've been using bow tie pasta or like other kinds of pasta. What's it called when it's like round? Not the little curly.
Rigatoni?
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
I believe so.
It's got.
Which one? Is it like the round
It
noodle
looks
that looks
like
like
a wine uncorker. Like a little screw thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and the cheese just gets all up in there, and it's so
Yep,
great.
yep. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I know what
now
you're
I'm
talking
getting it.
about. I don't
I'm
know-
getting it.
By the way,
Um,
as a side
yeah.
thing, Wolf, that 48 serving bottle of synth is bigger than my head.
Yeah, it's
Is
massive.
it bigger than Wolf's?
Probably, because I think I have a bigger head than Wolf.
I don't.
I
know
don't
about
think that's a
that.
compliment.
It's not. Sadly. Well, my ego's definitely bigger. We know that one.
Warren has a big head because that's where all his brains are.
Okay, now you're gonna inflate his ego. That's not good. We don't need Wolf to be egotistical.
He does know fucking calc.
So
How was your week, boys? Are y'all in quarantine too?
No.
I'm in. I mean, do you consider being a neat in quarantine?
Do you consider my everyday quarantine?
Yes.
Yeah. Then yes.
To be
Then
true, Fraz, what do you do, bud?
Nothing. I used to go outside to play fucking Magic, but now I can't.
Oh Lord. God, you know, life sucks, I'm gonna be honest. I miss the gym. Every gym has closed around me. It's bullshit. So alright. We're gonna get started if everyone's back. I was messaging Fuka because you just left. That's why.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Popcorn.
I
Uh
don't like popcorn.
Wolf, make me popcorn and mac and cheese and please mix them
I only
together.
like popcorn if it's
Okay.
like smothered in caramel.
Ew, no.
Ew, no.
Caramel's disgusting. I'm not a sweets fan.
Caramel?
Yeah, I'm
Caramel.
I'm not-
Alright.
Alright, so
I'll be here. I'm gonna be muted upstairs cooking.
No, just let
let Dree play for you.
God no.
Play.
She wants to play.
I
God.
want
Oh
to play. It's
no.
gonna be so great.
Okay.
I
Yes,
totally know how
okay.
to do this.
Alright.
Alright.
Here. You know what? I'm gonna.
You can
Why?
mute yourself. It's okay, Wolf.
No, I'm gonna let her play.
Oh gods.
You trying
Okay.
to get rid of me?
Why did
So Zilpip's
Sure.
gonna die, and I'm not gonna be
Fallen up
responsible.
Yeah.
why did I hear a zipper right there?
What have you done?
Cause Wolf sleeps inside of a tent. We all know
There
this.
we go. We're back.
Do you mind?
Honestly,
May,
fine.
may I start now? Is that okay? Is that a thing I can do?
Nope, you suck.
That's not
I
true.
think that's a yes.
Actually, that's
I think
probably the
that's a
reason why I've been turned down so often as of recent.
That's probably the reason why girls have been leaving.
That's what I just said, Fraz. You can't repeat what I just said.
You did get cut off, so I didn't fucking hear it.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what? Fucking get a better connection, okay?
No,
No,
it
you
happened
get a
to
better
me,
mic.
too.
Alright, let me go get my other set of headphones. You know, my old one. The one you guys love
No,
squeaking.
No, no,
No,
no,
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
no,
Just
no.
fix
You
your
wanna play?
fucking settings in Discord.
Okay.
There's Zilpip's character.
This is so complicated.
Yeah. Well, you're giving her like the most complex character too.
Why not give her the backup?
Alright. Oh, I'll give her the backup.
Wait, you're giving her Yorl?
Yep.
Oh, no.
God.
Back
You're,
up
giv-
with
you're
Carol.
giving her
This guy.
Yorl.
See,
He's
now
a tiny little.
I'm gonna feel bad. If I kill
lizard
Wolf's
person.
backup, he's gonna blame me. If she dies, I'm at fault.
So you
They
better
have
pull
a
your
bow?
punches then.
Okay, I have a bow.
Has plus 11 to hit,
Okay.
and it does a whole bunch of damage.
Wolf, can you
Cool,
send me the
okay.
link to the character sheet just so I can see it? That way, if she has
Yep.
questions.
Yep.
I'm gonna have 0 questions. I
Should
understand
should
all
I
of
take
this.
out Snicknoj?
No,
Yes.
What?
I think I should take it. I think
you should
I
not,
think
Tren.
Guys,
I
what's
should-
the backstory here? Where are we? What are we doing? Who
Oh,
are we
Lord.
fighting? Are we fighting each other?
No.
No.
Yes.
Why can't we be friends?
We're
We
We
fighting
are
are.
friends.
We
Well,
are.
you're still a
Okay.
stranger,
skeleton
but we
magic
can be
people.
friends.
Oh,
Hey,
thanks,
Royce.
Fraz.
Yep.
Royce,
What?
this is E2 all over again.
I know,
Oh
right?
my god, it is.
I mean, hey, if I can teach Fel how to play D&D, I can teach anybody. I'm gonna be honest. So,
Wait, how did Mel play when she
Alright.
Okay, I'm
She
ready.
has my character sheet.
Here we go.
She has
Alright.
Netflix. She's ready.
Yep.
oh,
Alright,
you have
Snicknoj.
Netflix. That's what matters.
I'm getting Snicknoj.
No, Trent, stick with Aaron because this fits better. All right. So to explain the setting for our new found friend Yorl, basically you're coming to what is northeastern Russia, the cold tundra area of the world, where a city of Dragon's Gate, very well known for one of the first cities to ever have multiple races inside of it, and all races be treated as equals. Its queen, known as Aaron the Luxurious Mountain, as she has gained the new nickname, has
Mhm.
ruled over in full peace. As of recent, it has been said that she has even managed to barter peace and an alliance with the High Elf Emporium, one of the largest empires in the world.
Okay.
Her elite group has traveled all throughout the world and has now found themselves as the last bastion of the rest of the rest of the world species, and the protection against a
Mhm.
magical race coming to kill them all. Their current quest is to go find a phylactery, which is a vial of some sort with blood inside of it, of a long dead creature known as a lich that basically is immortal because of this. Once this item is destroyed, the lich will die. If this item isn't destroyed, the lich will come back, which would be very bad because this same lich just managed to almost kill the party. Single-handedly.
You ever read Harry Potter? It's a Horcrux.
Yeah, that's actually pretty
Oh,
accurate.
okay, it's a Horcrux. Yeah.
There you go.
Easy.
Thank you, Fraz. As you enter the city, you manage to see that the queen, who has been running everything, is walking about with their group. Zilpip has joined them. Zilpip is one of the more well-known, a small gnomish character. Your character, of course, has been hired on by the local city to work as a soldier for hire, while scouting out the area for your fellow compatriots, other dragonborn that are not around. Of course, though you are a kobold, so you're tiny.
Mhm.
Basically, imagine a tiny lizard person.
Okay. I'm a
Easy
tiny
to-
lizard person.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's the overall stick of it. You're a mercenary hired by the city here to scout out for friends. So that
And money,
works. Yeah.
since you're a mercenary.
As you see Aaron and party gathered, Cathel, this tiny tabaxi, which looks to be like almost a overgrown kitten on two legs in what looks to be a ninja's outfit, seems to recognize you immediately, and runs over to you, pulling Aaron, the queen, even though this tiny cat looks to be much weaker than her, is pulling this very large humanoid woman, who I
Mhm.
believe Aaron is 5'6".
Let me double check,
you
but it's
tall?
something around. It's 5'10" actually.
Oh, as you see
Jesus
this
Christ.
tiny
Yeah.
cat that is no much larger than about 3 feet tall, pulling this huge woman behind her, she seems to run up to you and says, "Oi, queen, this is she looks at Yorel, the mercenary I hired. She is one of your new personal guards."
Oh, well, nice to
Okay.
meet you. Hi.
Nice to meet you too.
How many personal guards is she hiring? First the turtle and now her.
Cathel looks back at Machina and says, "Shut up. You guys keep getting the queen killed. She is pregnant. It is already a problem."
She keeps getting
That's fair,
herself
actually.
killed.
That's also true.
I don't want to hear it from you, alright? And she looks at Ajane. Now, she looks at Yorl and says, "You're gonna follow the queen around, make sure she doesn't end up dead. Simple, easy. Shoot the people, keep the queen alive." And with that, she starts dragging you both back towards where you see this tiny gnome, albino-looking gnome, who's about 2 feet tall with white, no hair now, and different colored eyes, wearing what looks to be a death mask.
Like doctors.
Something similar. As the small man starts to dig a hole into the ground, Cathel kind of shoves you in, Yorl, with the rest of the party, and
Yeet.
leaves, letting you guys go down.
Okay.
Falling through the tunnel, Zilpip continues to dig. After about 20 minutes, you guys manage to finally come to what looks to be a solid brick wall that Zilpip can't seem to cut through with his Mold Earth spell. Standing back, he ushers forward a run.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Smash the wall.
Bet.
Kind of what you're here for.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I am going to punch this thing with my head.
Okay.
Wait.
Yep.
Punch.
You know,
Punch.
and this
You know what?
to
I'm
remember.
starting to realize why she needed so much fucking bodyguards.
Yeah, me too.
And she's pregnant this entire time.
13 plus 5.
As the wall
fetal
smashes
14.
apart, you see what looks to be a very angry-looking iron golem standing there.
Okay.
Initiative.
Nope.
Okay. No. Oh.
Go back, pull back,
Alright.
let the actual tank take
Yeah.
over.
As the giant, Yorl, you finally notice the other two party members. One being a Another humanoid-looking person with long hair, wearing a mask over their face, glasses, pretty much everything to close up their or to cover up their face, as well as a long hat. Seems to be the person everyone refers to as Agent A. And then the very tall Goliath, who's very well known amongst the soldiers as Machina of Unit 34, the legendary captain and man who managed to bring down the walls during the siege.
I was the one defending it.
It's not something you really
You
should
don't be
proud
proud of that, please. All right. As you walk forward, Machina, what's your plan here?
Is it not going forwards to us?
It's not moving. It's just got an angry face carved into it.
Oh.
Does it look like it's active?
Yeah.
It's not moving.
Someone want to sneak around it?
I'll do it since I'm the rogue.
Okie dokie.
You're a bard.
Bard rogue, same
Sneaky
thing.
bard.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna first go near it. And
All right. As you walk up to it.
wait,
Yes.
okay, is there like any lights on in it? Like is its eyes glowing, or is
Nope.
there any like arcana? Oh, it's just deactivated.
Do you have dark vision?
I'm blind.
Hey,
Oh,
URL.
actually, let
going
me
Hey,
cast-
guys,
let me
shush.
cast-
I do.
Hey, DM's talking. URL. Give me a perception check. So that's a 20-sided dice with a +9 for you.
Question,
Assuming
how
you're
the
still
hell
there.
did the Zil
Do you-
get the dice?
Assuming
I
you're
can roll for them if
URL. Dree.
you-
Oh yeah. Okay, I forgot I was Ural.
No
Yep.
worries. Yeah, it's the
What
20-sided
am I
dice
supposed
with
to
a
do?
roll. So a D20 roll +9, which is a 20-sided dice. I assume Wolf showed you how to roll.
No.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Ah,
This is what-
Can you just roll for me?
Yeah, that's
Can I-
fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Trent, go ahead and do it. I'll let you do it.
That. That's a 5. Okay.
Okay, +9, that's a 14. All right, Yoral, as you look about, you can actually see past, far beyond this golem. There are large mounds of gold, objects and items made of silver, platinum, a lot of wealth in this room. Paintings, carvings, stuff of legends, from what you can see.
Okay.
But you see nothing else other than this iron golem that seems to be standing by this wall, and it doesn't seem to move.
Do I fight it?
It's up to you. You can try and attack it if you'd like.
I want to tickle it.
wait,
All right.
what'd you say?
Yeah, she wants to
She
tickle it,
wants
so I'm
to
gonna say
tickle it.
that's
Sleight of hand?
Grapple.
yeah. Let's
attempt.
do a grapple. So that's a what? Strength versus athletics, right?
Yeah.
It was athletics. Athletics or acrobatics? No, athletics of her.
I get a
Athletics
+5
on
for
her.
acrobatics.
Yeah, I'll say I'll allow acrobatics.
Okay.
She's small, so she's gonna have to like climb around on this thing and jump it. How do you plan to tickle this thing? Out of curiosity.
Where are you
Easy.
tickling it?
Yeah, where are you tickling?
Targeting the armpit area
Okay.
mainly.
Okay.
/ the like. I don't know, like right below the rib.
Okay. Aaron, give me the roll real quick. I'll add the modifier.
That's a 10.
So 15. As you see this tiny kobold climb up onto this very tall iron golem, starts tickling the thing. The iron golem seems unfazed, but as you start to get your fingers into the armpit, you actually find your fingers inside of the socket between the arm and the machine itself, and feel something kind of estranged. Feels like something kind of protruding from the joint.
What is it?
You're not sure. It's very rough, and it seems to be metallic, but seems to be loose.
I pull it out.
As you pull it out, the golem falls apart, completely
Excellent.
collapsing.
Love
Whoa.
to see it.
That's.
That was an anticlimax.
You guys
Oh,
look
I'm
about.
sorry.
I'm just gonna look at you guys like, why did you guys never do that?
I don't know, because we're fucking tall.
You see
I
the.
think you actually need to go into their armpit and pull it.
Fair enough. Just shrink yourself. I don't. Something.
We don't have reduced.
Okay,
or
Osmosis
large.
Jones.
Oh my god. So as you look about, yeah, there are no other golems in this room. It's fully open. The room is clear. You can see that, you can see the bright, blinding light coming off of this axe in the center that seems to have a red, some sort of red liquid, moving about inside of it.
I'll
However,
ask.
There's a phylactery.
I'll ask Zilpip to dispel the phylactery or whatever. He knows what to do.
as Zilpip casts Dispel Magic, just checking something. The phylactery still seems it stopped glowing, but the blood is still moving inside of it.
Well,
Smashed
time
it?
to destroy it.
It might escape. It might do something.
What do you want to do then? Exactly.
Yorel, what do you want to do? You see this axe that has stopped glowing. It's a glass axe. It's rather large and has blood moving around inside of it.
Do I know what it's supposed to be?
You have no idea. You've never seen something like this before.
It seems really dangerous. I don't know. I pick up a gold coin and I throw it at the axe.
Okay. Aaron, go ahead and give me. Let's do an athletics.
That's a 16.
Okay, so that's 15. All right, as the coin flies through the air, it smashes into the phylactery, and you suddenly see it slightly crack, and then the whole thing seems to spider crack out, and then shatters, and the blood seeps into the ground.
Is the blood moving?
We've awoken an old god and he's angry.
No,
No?
we killed the old god.
Yeah, we killed him.
Oh, okay,
Hopefully.
cool.
Hopefully.
This is
Hopefully.
Can I
Horcrux.
roll Arcana to see if there's anything?
Magical?
Yeah, if
Sure.
that was just a decoy or something like that.
I would like to roll perception just to make sure that,
20, not nat.
The and the Arcana is for what? To see if there's a duplicate?
Yeah, well, if that was a duplicate and there's like the actual one is here somewhere.
You sense the similar magic coming from all four corners of the room.
Ah, fuck.
DM, I'd like
Yes.
to cast light from my, last one.
The
Scimitar.
room illuminates with a bright light as suddenly you can see all of the gold around you. Mounds of jewelry, weapons of legend, and many items that have long been lost to history.
Whatever you do, do
Arr.
not touch anything, cause he's still here.
Is the gold in the
Okay.
fucking phylacteries? No, she touched the gold coin. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll perception to see if the phylactery is like the blood or anything is still there?
Sure.
Maybe?
Is the blood moving?
I got a 19 plus. Where is it? Plus 7.
Okay. As you look about, the blood's still there. The glass is shattered. Nothing's changed.
But I can
blood's-
still.
It's not
Wait.
The
moving.
blood isn't moving? Okay.
It has gone black, but that's probably more due to the fact of its age.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have a holy alcohol in here.
Wait,
Go do it.
where did you get holy alcohol?
What
Do
the
it.
fuck?
Douse it. Douse
Holy
the blood.
water,
Douse
I'm
the
sure.
blood.
Somewhere, I remember having one. It's
Wait,
holy
give it to
oil
me.
or
I'll
something.
I'll run up the walls and like splatter it all over the fuck.
No,
Yep, I
douse,
do have holy water.
Okay.
just douse the blood in it. Make sure.
I'm gonna
it's-
sprinkle a bit of blood on. Not a bit of blood. A bit of holy water in the blood.
Okay. I want to also take a look at the equipment. I don't want to touch any of it, but I
Okay.
want to take a look and see what there is.
And Yoro, what did you want to do? As the rest of the
I'm
party's doing their own
gonna
thing.
mind my own business.
Okay. Standing there
also an
quietly, watching. Smart idea. Okay. As you lot start to move about, okay, Aaron, as you look, some of these items are very ancient. You get the sense that much of them carry a lot of magic, but you have no idea what any of these do, as you don't recognize any of the makes, designs, or anything.
Well, what are they? What do I see?
Mostly swords, shields, axes, simple weapons.
The
Someone
long
say
dick
shield.
of the law.
No.
Do I see like anything that I can wear?
Nope, no armor. No rings, nothing. As far as the jewelry goes, nothing of value as far as
Cape?
magical.
Anything like that?
Nope.
Damn.
You're a fucking queen. You can just commission someone to do that.
Well, yeah, no, I know. I'm just double checking.
Yas, queen.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Dear God.
As the two utter out loudly.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the Lich was here, he'd probably summon himself through sheer force of fucking annoyance.
I would do.
That's a fair point, yeah. Alright.
No.
Can I screech really loudly?
No.
You are
Just
a
to see
do.
if the lich. Just to see if the lich arrives
Did you say
as a
witch?
safety. No, the lich. Just to see if the lich arrives as a safety precaution. You know, like,
No.
Oh my god.
No.
damn it. Fine.
Alright.
We already know he's still here. We just broke the phylactery.
Well, then we'll fucking kill him again.
That's true. We could do that again.
Hey Aaron, does a 26 hit you?
Oh
Yes.
my.
AC?
Yeah.
That hits. That hits.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Hey Aaron, you take 9 points of damage as suddenly a crossbow bolt shoots past you,
Magic?
smacking into your face. Yes, it is.
Damn.
And as you look behind Yorl, who's just personally minding their own business, staying out of the way, watching the professionals go about it, you see a goblin
Hey.
looking very angrily, flips you the bird, and then walks through a door.
God fucking damn it.
Do you want to chase?
It vanishes.
Yes. I'm chasing that.
No,
thing.
the
I'm
door
chasing-
vanishes.
I'm chasing it.
As you run
Very
back,
persistent.
as you run back through the hole where the door was, there's no more door. You run straight into a wall.
I am punching
1
the
point of
wall.
damage. Okay, go ahead and give me a roll to attack the wall.
Just gonna fucking Hulk smash the wall?
I am.
What the fuck? You're gonna
All right.
cause
17 plus 5.
Okay, that hits.
22.
You hit the wall. Congratulations. Give me an unarmed strike roll.
That is
Dear
strength
God.
1 plus strength modifier,
Yeah, it
which
is.
is 6.
What is the roll for? Is 1d6? Where's my d6?
No,
There it
it's
is.
just
It's just your strength modifier plus 1.
and plus 1.
Oh, you just want my. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
So 6.
Yeah.
My strength modifier. is-
So as you
yeah.
punch the wall, rock comes flying out. Yorl, you just see the queen get very angry, punch the tunnel that you guys just walked through, and rock flying out. No idea what's going on.
You're free to retire right now if you want to.
yeah.
And Aaron, all you've done is found more wall.
I'm going to kill that goblin.
You
if it's
do
the last thing I
Hear
do.
something, a noise in the background. All of you do. It calling you weak, wimpy, and then a cackling laugh that your
Is it
end
the
will be met soon.
Is it the goblin?
It is
Or the
goblin
lich.
voice.
Oh, it is the goblin.
Boy, I will absolutely destroy you, Gabo.
There's
You
now
will
a
not
guess-
evade my
I guess
grasp.
they Aaron found their arch nemesis.
I hate goblins.
As you guys continue to look around, you find the 4 other glass axes, each of them standing in the corner. They're not very well hidden, to be honest, and they stick out in all the gold.
Like a sore fucking thumb.
Yep. And as you guys manage to gather all 4, bring them to the center of the room, they seem to all do the same thing. Blood moving back and forth, and they all glow with a slight ambiance.
So-
Ambiance, love it.
Ready to destroy them?
You're welcome for that.
Break
yes.
him and I'll pull the fucking holy water on them.
Okay. So who's breaking them?
Euro.
Can I
Okay.
chuck the kobold at them?
No.
That's me. You won't-
Okay, fine.
How
You-
should I break them?
You have a
Yeah.
bow.
Think you bow.
Oh, my bow. Okay.
Yeah, do it in one
I'll
shot.
attack
Like
it.
make do a collateral. There we go.
Okay. Collateral. I don't know how to do that.
It's just an attack roll, so it'll be a d20 plus 11.
Actually,
Okay.
this is,
And Trent, do you want to roll for her? Because I don't think she doesn't have her dice thing. So
Yeah, good job. And you died.
That's an 18.
Okay.
29.
So that you managed to, as you knock your bow back, whispering swift defeat to my enemy, launching the arrow forward. All blinding light comes off as it launches right through, piercing each of the 4 axes with a perfectly clean hole, slamming into the wall behind it. All of them spider crack and shatter at the same time. Aaron, being the
Excellent.
closest to them, gets blood on her and immediately starts taking fire damage as she's lit on fire from
Jesus
napalm.
Christ.
That is 2 points of fire damage, Aaron.
And I pour holy water on Aaron and the blood and axes. And then
Alright, as the fire is distinguished. Aaron.
I'm not minus holy.
Distinguished?
Sorry, extinguished. Goddamn.
That's
It's,
so
it's
funny. It's
actually
like,
quite
yup,
a
that's
distinguished
fire.
flame.
It became
That
very
is fire.
distinguished in this situation. It gained a medal for lighting the queen on fire. The blood seems to evaporate as you pour holy water on it, Machina. And Aaron is no longer on fire. And things seem to go quiet in the room.
is that it?
I
That's
guess
all.
it's loot time, boys.
I
Wait,
shattered 5 blood
can I
axes
roll
really
one
quick.
more Arcana just to make sure?
One
Oh,
sec.
yeah.
Okay.
What'd you say, Yoral?
What kind of cheese did you use for this?
What?
Warren's
What?
back.
Oh. Welcome back, Wolf.
Mac and cheese cheese.
Oh,
It just
alright.
seems so much whiter than
Agent
usual.
Egg, give me the Arcana check.
Wolf, you forgot to
stuff I
teach her
used
about
last
the
night.
dice.
What's up?
You forgot to tell her about the die.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Did you guys just roll for her?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. But
And she
So
has,
she destroyed 5 blood axes, huh?
yep.
Yep.
And
the
What does
golem.
that mean?
well, that was the Lich's vials.
Oh, sweet.
phylacteries.
Yeah. And Aaron got shot at by a very vicious crossbow from
I
a
hate the
plane
goblin.
shifting fucking goblin gobbo. Alright. Agent A, what'd you get for Arcana?
18 plus 4, 22.
Alright, you sense no other magic in the room.
Let's get the loot in!
Yeah.
Okay.
Biggie.
Divvy up. Divvy up.
So
Also,
there is a total of 900 gold
Wait.
pieces.
One thing. I
No.
cast identify.
The DM
on
gets to
all
tell
of
you
the
what's going in the room. No, shush. You shush. I will server mute you.
watch them play the game.
All right. Yeah. So there are about 900 pieces of gold, about 700 pieces of silver, and in total 200 pieces of copper pieces. There's a full suit of armor that you find, and that is made of pure gold. It seems very malleable, very weakened, very easy to crack.
What kind of armor?
Gold is pure gold.
No, what type of armor?
Oh, it's plate.
thing.
Alex and Ash.
Yeah, as soon as Aaron looks to touch it, knowing she will, and pokes it, it immediately bends to her finger.
Oh, that's weak armor.
Yeah. The
No,
rest of the
it's-
stuff seems to be just
Where's the-
older bronze and copper weapons with simple wooden handles made of cherry wood or cherry oak. With simple leather strappings that most are deteriorated. The shields themselves are very similar. Bronze make with a outer wooden area and a very thick bronze plate on the back of it.
Are they any better than others or no?
Nope, they're basic shields and swords.
What's so special about them?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Other than the
That's
fact they're
what
made
I
out of
asked.
cherry oak.
Yeah.
So they're red.
Druids can use them. I think.
Yeah.
However, there's enough swords and shields in here, Aaron, as you count, and axes that you should be able to fully produce for your to deliver to your militia.
Oh yes.
Fully arm them.
I'm going to tell. I'm going to get the boys in here and start getting all the weapon. Actually, after we get all the, well, we're going to need to get someone to pick up all the gold and haul it back into the keep.
You guys have a Goliath with in the.
Well, Zilpip also
That's
holds out a
true.
bag of holding and starts shoving
Yep.
gold in.
That's true. All right,
But-
let's shove all of the gold in, leave all the weapons out, and then we'll
Isn't
have.
Calixius in that bag of holding? Like that?
He is. His dust is inside that bag still. All right.
Yeah, but
Uh,
pull out
Are those
hmm
specific things individually.
Plus, Zilpip has Calexius's ashes in a jar, more than likely, just to keep it from getting all over his other stuff.
Yep.
Are those the only things?
That's really it. There's nothing else of
Yeah.
note.
Just start shoveling the gold in there, and I'll get my boys to start hauling out the weapons and putting them in
Split
the
it up.
armory.
Cool. Split it up. No wait, should Aaron get something? She's the queen.
Give it all to Yoral. I mean, Yoral's the true VIP here.
Debatable, but no.
She really is.
I mean, destroying all 5 of the axes so none of you died immediately doing it.
And destroying an iron golem.
Aaron,
Without even
does
having
a
to
31 hit your AC?
God
Yeah,
fucking
that's
damn it.
Oh,
Yes.
Ask him how I did it.
how did
You
she
should take
destroy
the
an iron
alert
golem?
speed, Aaron.
1 sec. 3, 5.
Wait a second.
8 points of damage from the crossbow as a bolt shoots through a portal, and you see him here laughing in the background. The first one, she tossed a gold coin at the thing, and it managed to critically shatter the vial. I mean, these are very old vials. And the second, or the other 4 that once gathered up, Yoral shot a bolt with her oath bow right through all 4 of them with a clean, perfect cut through them, causing them all to shatter at once and break.
But how did I kill the iron golem, guys?
Oh yeah, she tickled the iron golem to death.
Warren hates it when I tickle him.
Oh.
Do it right now.
All right,
Yeah.
that's good to know. That's useful information.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Can I tickle
You,
him?
you don't really think. Yes, I'm going to
tickle-
attempt to tickle a man who's got 60 pounds on me.
I will do it, and I'm
I'll
not
do it.
afraid to die.
I,
I'll
you
do
know.
Sure, be actually into it, Fuka.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for death, bitch.
Except for when the DM has dairy, then Fuka suddenly is against death.
There's a difference between death and torture, DM. There's
Well,
a-
it's a
So we
slow
split it
death.
up 5-way?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so
And
go
I'll-
ahead and
yeah.
Malkina, if you want to do the math on that and type that into the chat for everyone.
That's literally so easy.
Good, do it for me because I'm lazy. All right. As you continue looking about, the room seems empty. Aaron, you took 9 points of damage from the crossbow bolt as you hear again vicious mockery calling for your death.
You little shit, come down here, fight me like a man, and I will bring you like a fucking goose, okay? I will twirl you around like a flail, and I will just
You get the sense
like a
that
helicopter.
you get the sense that Aaron is just talking to the sky right now.
You okay there?
I hate goblins.
And that's it.
All right. And whoever wants the golden plate, the pure golden plate is worth about another 1,000 gold pieces.
Really? Because plate costs
I-
1.5.
I have a
I'll-
ring of
Yeah, but it's
I
not
have
made of the same material. It's very thin. It's thin gold, so.
I'll
just
take
wanna-
the
I
gold.
just want to point this out. I have a ring of greed. Every 5,000 gold, I gain a +1 to my damage rolls.
Good for you.
So yeah, give me all your money. Yeah.
All right. So after chilling
Hmm.
out, looking about, what else do you guys want to do? You were in this room.
Well,
Are there
all the
anything
gold
else
is
here?
gone, right?
There's
Books,
nothing else in
something?
here.
All the gold is gone, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna start calling in the boys, have them haul it out to the armory, all the weapons and stuff out to the armory.
Where's the entrance to the vault actually?
Wait, what? Who
On
said
one
no?
side of the room.
Who said
Wolf
no?
said no.
Any
Why?
magic?
No, there's
Uh,
nothing magic. It's all normal.
It's all just
normal.
gold and normal items.
Anyone cast detect magic?
Yep. They tried Arcana with a crit on it, and still there was nothing.
No.
Okay.
So, okay.
Writing in the books about things? That sucks.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Start. Yeah. I'm gonna tell the boys to start hauling the weapons out, putting them in the armory.
So, what are we gonna do about this vacant room then after everything is cleaned out?
Wall it back up.
Why
Yep.
not use it as a safe house for when another epidemic happens again?
Nah. It was
No.
pretty easy to get into.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, you say that though. Aaron had to smash it with her forehead, so
That's okay.
It's not that. I mean, am I really that strong though?
one of
I
the
mean, I'm sure
dwarves,
there's-
you can hear him shouting down, Your Highness, I've got the ladder!" And he chucks it down, and you hear it clattering.
Like, all right, thanks. And I don't know. I suppose I'm supposed to prop up the ladder so that they can start heading
No,
down.
it's like it's a rope ladder that seems to come down.
Oh, okay.
They start ushering you guys to come up if you want, waiting to see.
He's like,
Should we
we need
open
some people down here to start hauling out some of this loot,
Oh.
and send it to the armory.
All right, and he starts calling over a bunch of boys, and they start heading down, walking through. These very robust dwarves who smell of the mines start picking up the weapons and start creating a bucket chain, pulling up stuff as they go. With about 20 minutes, it's gone.
curious to what's at the entrance to the vault? What's behind it?
I mean, do you guys really want to find out? It's probably monsters and things that'll kill us.
Or
That's-
the throne room.
Full of things that'll kill us.
Deactivated golems.
Full of things that'll kill us.
Deactivated golems.
As they continue to argue, one of the dwarves walks up over to Machina and whispers in his ear, "Why don't they just kiss already?" And continues walking off.
I heard that. No.
Honestly,
Actually, did I? I have a
No.
passive perception of 17. God damn it.
that's a good point. Honestly, can I start a?
Are you gonna start a betting pool?
No,
Okay.
I don't have fucking. Oh wait, I do, but still, no.
Alright, as you guys are still chilling down there, the dwarves empty this place out in about 20 minutes, bringing all the weapons and heading up to the armory and start heading back up the ladder.
Okay.
When I open the
Yep.
vault,
I suppose we'll start heading out now. And
you
we'll
guys
see
wanna
what
open the vault?
Alright, who's going
I mean,
first
do
up
you
the
guys
ladder?
really wanna- Do you guys really want to open the vault that
I
badly?
really want to see what's behind the entrance.
Okay. Do you want me to smash it open?
No, I'm just gonna open
No.
it. Christ, just stay behind me.
Aaron,
Goddamn, okay.
question.
Yeah.
Does a 29 hit?
I hate you.
Yeah, I cast Force Cage.
What, Zopip?
I cast Force Cage.
Okay, wait, one sec. One sec. Wait, where's that spell? Let me see what this says. Where are you choosing it to be?
Well,
I can take the hit if
A
that makes you
portal
feel.
did open, Zilpip.
seeing as how I have a passive investigation of 35 right
Mm-hmm.
now, I'm pretty sure I can spot where the portal is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Once the hand and the crossbow comes out,
Mhm.
Cage is going around it.
Okay. As soon as he does this, the portal closes. The bolt does not go off, or does go off, but manages to bounce off instead of the cage. And Zopip has captured the arm as the portal closes, and you hear a scream.
That's what you get, you fucking slut.
As you look, as Zopip, as you look at this, bringing the arm closer to you, this isn't Gobbo's arm. This is a.
Identify.
Ah, shit.
Okay, well, I have the arm. I am going to scry on its owner.
After you're done with that, can I have it?
Scrying
may
on it,
have
you
a
see
minor
your.
penalty.
Oh, I saw. Don't worry, you're good. Scrying, you see you remember, or you find yourself seeing the original dungeon where you guys fought that first winter wolf, that first quest you ever went to. You see that dungeon, and there's a horde of goblins, well armed with magical weapons and gear, led by a very large goblin that looks to be the size of a hobgoblin.
And here I thought Aaron's personal quest is done.
Mm-hmm.
My personal quest is never done. Not until all the goblins are dead.
I'm not going to
Shut the
tell her
fuck
about
up,
this.
Goblin Slayer.
Okay,
I'm going.
all right.
It's not you. I'm talking about a character.
No, we don't tell Dree anything. Don't worry, Wolf. We made the deal. Yeah, you're good, man.
Jeez.
We won't tell her about that pool party in 2018. It's okay.
Or that murder in 20.
Machina, you timed out perfect timing on that too. All right. So you're not gonna tell him. All right, no worries. So, hey, Ron, you think that this arm is Gabbo's? That he just de-armed Gabbo and took his vicious crossbow?
Wait, what is the vicious
Can I-
crossbow?
Can I?
It hurt. Who wants the crossbow? It
Can I
does
have
It's
it?
currently in Zopip's cage.
The cave.
No.
I'm
Well,
proficient in crossbows.
Everyone wants the magical item, Wolf God.
who's
To be fair, Wolf can just make them.
True.
I can.
Say that.
It's just
No, I'm-
cross.
Yeah, it's just a vicious crossbow with one bolt.
I can't remember. What does vicious mean?
Okay, so a vicious crossbow is when you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this magic weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage of the weapon's type. So 7
Oh.
piercing damage.
I'm not
Gotcha.
interested anymore.
It's not that big of a deal. Like, it was just a piss off trend.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna sell it.
Okay.
Or dismantle it for its magic.
As you just see
I
Zopip.
hate Gabbo.
Yep, it was totally Gabbo, and Gabbo is gone.
Good. Once Gabbo is done, we will kill the rest of his family.
You already did
God.
that.
Yeah,
All right.
go,
As
yeah.
you go to open the door,
Great.
Aaron, how are you opening this door?
Oh, well,
What do you mean at the door?
I know. How are you opening this said door? It's a stone door with what looks to be iron bars on both sides of it.
I
Take out the
pull the
bars.
door.
I'm preparing the teleportation spell.
Wolf knows me better than anybody.
I'm going to open the door like a normal human.
Okay.
With
I-
my
Where, Dad?
I gently opened the door.
As you go to open the door, it starts to laugh.
closing the door.
The door continues to laugh.
It's a
I'm-
mimic.
Trent,
And you just killed it.
does a 25 hit?
Yes, a 25 hits.
That is 9 points of damage as your hand is now being bitten by a large amount of teeth as the door is staring at you. Aaron, please, everyone, roll initiative. Aaron, you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, attack of opportunity. Delicious. I got a 20 to 22.
Natural 20?
No, yeah, like a nat 20.
Roll again to confirm.
No, that was my initiative. I'm just saying that was my,
Yeah,
no,
but
I
go ahead
haven't-
and
I
roll
haven't
for your
rolled that.
opportunity attack.
I got 16 in my initiative.
Got it?
I got 14. Does that
Okay.
hit?
That does hit.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna hit it with my last sentinel. Where's my? There it is. Okay, it's cool.
1d10
I
plus
know.
5 plus 5.
I know. 17.
All right, the door immediately shatters and the mimic breaks. This was a very old mimic. He was on his last leg, and you come to the realization that this mimic was only doing it because it was a good laugh.
Aw.
You,
Quick, cast Revivify on it or something. I don't know.
I kind
Zopip,
of want to resurrect it.
Zopip wants a pet.
I kind of do.
A pet mimic.
Aaron, you get 450 XP. Congratulations.
Resurrect it.
He feels bad. That killing
Resurrect it and kill it again. 450 EXP every time.
doesn't work like that.
No, resurrect it. Someone resurrect it. Zilpip
Fine,
resurrect.
fine. Okay, fine. I'll resurrect it.
It comes back to life, looks at you. Aaron, you just lost your hand. I'm not kidding.
No.
I just confirmed a crit. Aaron, which hand did you originally have near this thing? Are you right or left-handed?
Right.
Well, you're not anymore. as you watch Aaron's hand gets bitten off.
I've had the majority of my limbs removed from my body at this point.
Aaron
worry.
is starting to bleed out. Aaron, that is 6
So
points
does
of
Greater
bleeding damage.
in
I
this
cast
moment or no?
modify memory on it.
It. What'd you say, Janae? Fuka?
Hmm?
What'd you say?
So does Greater Restoration work on this moment or no?
Yeah, you can restore the hand, I think. I don't know if you
No,
can restore
Greater
it.
Restoration takes away effects like petrified, poisoned.
I mean, if you can get
uh,
the hand out, you could cast mending on it.
Who wants to go
Yeah.
inside and
Yeah,
get the
I'm going to cast modify memory on it.
Okay. What kind
It's a
of memory
wisdom
are you gonna
saving
give it?
throw.
Oh, okay.
I am going to give it happy memories of me and it frolicking through flowers and piles of dead bodies, killing people. And me and it are best friends.
did you just call him
And
Bit?
That's his new name.
this all happened within the last. Let me see.
Do you even know how
7
old
seconds.
it is?
7 seconds.
This happened in this past month
Okay. The mimic
at 6th level.
starts to remember with a -5 that it was at one point given up its duties as working for the Lich that it had sworn to protect and had instead found Zopip in a field and had gone frolicking through him while murdering random elves, dwarves, and anything else that got in their way, and it suddenly seems happy. It is still chewing on
Hey.
Aaron's hand.
Hey, buddy, could you spit the hand out? I'll give you something else.
It spits the hand out.
Thank you.
And I will cast Summon Greater Demon,
Okay.
and I'll summon a Balgura.
Oh shit! Wait. Wait. Let me make sure something.
What?
I mean, at least it won't go
I
crazy.
know that in
since
I know what that is in 3.5. I don't know what that is in 5 if that's the same stats in 5e.
I think it's similar.
Okay, yeah, it is. It's just a little higher strength. Okay. All right, and it immediately starts chomping down on this thing. And it succeeds with a crit, another crit. Oh, I love this dice. The Balgura is immediately bitten in half and chewed and swallowed.
Can we like have like a trap door come from the keep into this thing's mouth?
I'm not sure if that's a great idea.
No, that's not a good idea.
Why not?
It's going to come on our adventures with us.
What?
I want this to stay here.
Of course
he's
not.
How is it going
They're
to
fr-
walk?
Huh?
Mimics can walk.
How?
The mimic
Mimics can
turns
walk.
into Aaron, but with a hand, and smiles.
Oh my god. I love you.
It glows suddenly. Aaron has found the father.
Oh my.
I'm
Wait a
joking.
second. Oh, okay.
Rule 34.
Yep.
Apparently,
Oh.
Aaron, I say Aaron.
The mimic just kind of looks at Aaron. Now it can't speak, and it
Okay,
turns
Ditto.
back into a treasure chest with tiny legs.
You're so adorable.
I probably
Meanwhile,
shouldn't have-
Aaron, by the way, that is another 4 points of as you're bleeding out.
That's
Anyone
fine.
want
It's
to
still
cast
adorable.
mending on that on his hand?
Yeah, that's easy.
Nay, Janae.
Oh, me. Right. Sure.
That's kind of.
As Aaron holds up the hand back to the wrist, Janae starts mumbling magic, and suddenly the hand reattaches. It feels cold.
That's fine.
It'll be
It'll
numb
warm
for the
up.
next couple days.
It'll warm up again eventually.
All right.
Alright, so what's behind the door?
You see the throne room, and it's empty.
I told
Nothing?
you.
That sucks.
Not even the red golems.
No?
Do you guys want to go back up the proper way, or just take the stairs? Or just take
Why
the
did I
rope?
hear dice roll?
That
I
wasn't
did
me.
hear a dice roll.
That was not me, I promise.
Uh-huh.
Zopip, though, what'd you say your investigation was?
My passive is 35.
I think it's 25.
Yeah, but my intelligence.
Oh yeah,
is
your
boosted.
intelligence modifier. Alright, you suddenly suddenly notice another portal opening up with another goblin hand sticking out.
Okay, that's interesting. What do I want to cast on this tiny person?
Hold person.
Uh,
Something that pulls them into us while canceling their attack.
Can I cut its hand off?
Fireball
you know what?
into
Yeah,
the portal.
I'll cast
Fireball into
proximity
the portal.
gravity fluctuator and suck it out of the portal and add us.
As it comes through, noticing the portal was about just large enough for for the creature to stick its arm through. In comes a goblin that immediately you can hear a squishing sound, and then guts, blood, and gore come through as this hand detaches from the rest of the body. The body eventually comes out, but it takes a few seconds as it's like going through a slurry through this tiny hole. The portal closes. This one had only a normal crossbow on its hands, and now it's broken.
It wouldn't
Is
have
this
It wouldn't have hurt me.
goblin dead?
Yes, this goblin's very dead. It's
I
a
will take
slurry
the
on the
body.
floor.
Wait a second.
Stop collecting bodies, Zopip, damn it.
Actually, can I keep the hands? I just want the hands.
Hell,
I just want the
Oh,
hands.
that moment as a DM when you realize you've got murder hobos.
Yes,
just
to
want
be
the
fair,
hands.
they attacked first.
That's
Can I?
true.
So I can add. Okay, I'll add 2 goblin hands to my. DM, are they any specific like kind? Are they the right? Are they the left? Is
Zopip,
it-
as you do notice, kind of picking up the body, you find it very soaked and very bacteria thickened, and very broken up
Covered.
a wet piece of lint. It smells god awful. It is covered in goblin shit. It has googly eyes on it though, as this thing has been pulled apart, mashed together. It has gum in it.
This is tissue paper.
I immediately give it to someone else. I don't want it.
It
I
is
grab the lint.
Okay, Ron, you
Ugh.
take 2 points of poison damage as you pick it up.
Don't you have fuck?
And this thing is covered in goblin shit and other goblin liquids.
Don't worry, Linty will wash you up real good.
Linty is a broken piece of what looks to be strung out string now.
I'm re-rolling him in the lint.
Should I cast mending on?
You
Thing?
take another
No.
3 points of poison damage, Aaron.
That's
Well, you
fine by
should
me.
cast his fucking gray water so he can wash his hands.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
going.
got that.
I'm gonna take a length of rope out.
Okay.
Maybe 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Cut it there.
Okay.
And tie it into a noose.
Okay. You tie it into a noose. You now have a noose. The rest of the party is looking at you like you're a maniacal idiot.
No, just a suicidal man.
And knowing where this goblin cave is, I'm gonna tie the noose
Mm-hmm.
around the goblin's neck,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to. All right, this is gonna take some doing. I'm gonna make a teleportation circle
Okay.
to that point, to where those goblins are.
So Zopip just starts drawing on the ground while while putting a rope or a noose around a dead corpse.
Seems normal to me.
The dwarves
And,
above start ushering you guys up the ladder.
Alright. I'm heading on up then.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright.
ask for.
And-
I'm gonna ask if someone can draw me a bath so I can wash Linty.
Cathal looks at you and says, "Oh, not again. Did you get poison? You know poison is not good for the children." She grabs you by the arm. God damn it! I'm gonna have to keep you bathed at all time. Agent A, this is all of your fault yet again.
Me?
I'm
Yes,
staying
do?
down, by the way. I want to see what else
it's your fault. You're supposed to be
I'm
watching her.
staying
You
down
know
there as
how
well.
irresponsible she is. God damn! No, she comes down, and grabs Agent A, and starts dragging him up with. Come
you
here.
were the one who hired
No.
fucking guards.
You are now in charge of keeping her clean, and I want
No, the
these
fuck I'm
children.
not.
You are
No, the
now.
fuck I'm not.
You
I'm
will if
not.
you don't want to be kicked out.
There's a thing called handmaidens. You should probably hire them.
And you're pretty enough to be one now. You both come with
Haha,
me.
Fuck you.
And she starts dragging you guys towards the keep.
Am I staying or am I
Yeah,
going
Machina,
up?
you're still with Zopip.
Oh, you're still with
Okay.
me. You're
Yeah.
not gonna see what happens on the other side.
It's fine. I want to see what you're doing still.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna finish the teleportation circle,
You want me
Alright.
to stay out of the circle?
and
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
and
Ah.
for the 30 seconds that it's open,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be open for a round. But
6 seconds.
No, it's 30
Yeah,
seconds is how my rounds work.
Right.
home game,
Right.
yeah. I'm going to cast rope trick on the
Mhm.
noose and immediately shove the body forward,
Okay.
so it teleports.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it reaches its destination, the noose,
Mm-hmm.
like the end of the rope,
Mm-hmm.
will rise into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground.
Uh-huh.
So
Did you want to
it's
carve
basically-
anything into the corpse beforehand just to give a real good clear message, or are you just gonna leave
that's
it?
a good idea.
Just figured I'd add to this gruesome tale that you were planning here. I can see where this is going.
You need some calligraphy tools on
I'm,
that? I know.
I'm gonna carve a frowny face.
Okay. Suddenly, the goblins are just seeing this, very distraught and very scared, and they seem to cut it. They eventually just wait for the spell to dispel, and then take the body out to
It
bury
takes
it.
an hour.
Yes, after an hour, they eventually get it out, take it out, bury it, and you can see that I assume you go back to scrying to watch your own gruesome work at play.
Oh, of course. I want to make sure this had an effect.
Can I see it?
You can see the giant goblin looks very angry as he's beating on his staff, and the other one seems scared. And for now, it looks like he is contemplating something as he is sitting on a throne made of broken up pieces of armor and what looks to be slathered in pieces of Aeron's skin.
Oh
The
boy.
Iron Throne.
Yeah.
Or like the Aaron Throne, eh?
As Aeron and Agent A find themselves back in the bathing house, Cathel is scrubbing Aeron with vigor and anger, almost to the point of raw,
Well, I'm also washing Linty.
and the rubber ducky is decapitated, so you have half of a rubber ducky.
That's fine, as long as I can still play with the rubber ducky.
As you start to wash Linty finally dissolves into the bottom of the bathtub to be nothing but single pieces of string that just seem to have gone through too much. It evaporates
Oh.
into the water.
So about that mending.
Cathel looks at Agent A and says, "Shut up! You're not allowed to talk while in the bath, or I'll scrub you next."
I'm gonna
Kinky.
pick up Linty and I'm gonna.
There
roll
is no
back.
Linty.
I'm picking up Linty and I'm rolling him back in the string.
There's no Linty.
What do you mean?
It has the string has finally dissolved into the water. It was more
Oh.
mess than it was string at that point.
I don't know what you mean. I'm confused here.
There's no lint. Your lint is dead. This is the first stage of grief. It's denial.
Cathel just
I
kind of
will-
pats Aeron on the head and
Can I roll to acoustically screech in pain and sadness?
Can
Yes.
I cover my ears?
no.
No.
Bell dies.
I got a 20.
As
Not-
no, you don't have to act it out. I got you. Okay.
Please
As
no.
Aeron screeches out in pain, the entire kingdom can hear it. Vast
Can
far
we
lands can
hear
hear
it?
Yes, very clearly. As this is an acoustic screeching of a woman in pain, as if she's lost her own personal child. Cathel looks at Aeron and says, There, screaming child.
You can name your child.
Please
That's a
don't name your
brilliant
child
idea.
Linty. We are not having a crown prince or princess named Linty.
Fine, we'll name him Linton.
Linton doesn't sound that bad, actually.
I'm starting to think that I should have taken Zilpip up on the offer. I could have been one of his cadets in his little keep as a spellcaster.
Yeah,
I could have
we get
apprenticed.
it. You regret everything. Now shut up and get back to scratch.
She looked at you. She just glares at you. I could
You know,
put
she
a
can
knife in
still
your
be a
throat.
cadet. If she wants.
I am waiting for death. Why does no one does it?
You know, it's probably for a reason. You smell horrible. As she continues scrubbing Aeron.
Thank Christ we were down here.
All right, Zilpip and Machina, what did you want to do besides climb
as
out of the
I'm
hole?
done that gruesome scene.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Yeah, yeah. Don't get on my bad side. Also,
Thanks.
yeah, you're welcome. I have a bit of a mission for us.
Ooh.
Tell me, how much gold do you want? What's your
Okay, so
price?
why are you asking that? Oh,
That's never a good
Uh,
question to start with, Zopip.
What would you say the price of your life is?
ah, fuck. So I spend about this much per month, and multiply that by 1, 2,
I wait
3,
for Machina
10,
to do the math.
Machina pulls out
100.
like a golden scale, a little one of the Chinese was abacus or whatever.
Yeah,
Starts,
abacus.
yeah, starts moving things around, counting in
I
his
am pretty
head.
much paying for all my families, so I
One
pretty
second.
much transfer about gold a month. That's for each family. We have about 10. That's 100. No, that's 10 a month, and 12 days, so 120 a year. 12 million?
12 million?
That's basically just my entire life.
12 million what?
Gold. No, that's million. No, I missed a couple zeros. It's 1.2 million.
Okay.
I am feeding a lot of families.
Alright. And, cool.
You know
Give me
what? If you
24
could
hours.
just guarantee that you can actually feed my
I walk
entire
away.
extended family forever, equal, whichever one's cheaper for you.
Cool. I walk away and I go to my lab and I start creating platinum.
Did you say you start paying Machina in platinum?
I go to my lab and I start creating platinum.
Oh, okay. You start crafting it, and it's not difficult. After a few minutes, manage to get enough to about 100 platinum, and you're pretty comfortable.
Cool. I'm going to keep going
Okay.
until I reach 120,000 platinum.
Holy shit.
Wow, it's actually 1 million full.
You eventually run out of materials after you get to the first 1,000 platinum.
Then I go and shovel dirt
Oh,
and I turn that into platinum.
God damn, I need to kill
You're-
Zopip.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this real quick.
Yes.
Are we gonna have Germany, like the whole Germany deal on our hands?
Zopip's
we're
gonna
not.
bankrupt the
Oh.
country.
I'm not flooding the market. I'm just
Oh.
giving it to one person.
which I'm gonna give it to 10. You know what? I'm still
You
gonna
are
pay them
going to
monthly.
hoard it and slowly deal it out throughout the course of your lifetime.
Yep. So you basically want me to swear eternal loyalty to you?
Pretty much.
Sure.
Cathel
As long as it
finally
feeds my family.
Cathel finally comes after a few hours of Zopip digging dirt and turning it, doing his Philosopher's Stone technique, finding Machina and Zopip out there. She comes up to the laboratory where Zopip's invisible doors are set up, immediately manages to find it, knocks on the door, waits.
Hide it.
Yeah.
Where?
Knocks again.
Instantly, a major image pops up outside the door, and it is me. And it sounds like me. Yep. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll take a minute. This is your guys' chance to strategize without him here. Plan to kill him. Before he floods your economy, Tren.
I mean,
Before Germany becomes your fate.
I'm not gonna be. Who's the guy that spread a shit ton of gold because of charitable reasons?
Bill Gates?
Mansa Musa?
Oh.
Is that
Mansa
what you're
Musa.
talking
I-
about?
I think that was him, the one that actually crashed the economy of gold in Africa
Yeah,
because he
Mansa
spread
Musa.
his
Yeah,
wealth
Mansa
around.
Musa.
When you're so rich.
I'm not gonna do that.
Can you actually go to like any other nation and just can you just
You want me to
spend
do it there instead?
I want you to absolutely utterly destroy some nation's economy because of this. Like intentionally bombard it with platinum so that they crash.
You can do it with Zilpip. You can ask Zilpip to do that.
He's got a point. He can.
Why am I doing it? I'm not the one who can fucking produce the infinite.
This is true.
Yep, that's also true.
Also, where's the spy network? It's completely gone now, right?
Yeah,
It's gone.
it was torched by the Rakshasa.
There's nothing left. No.
None that would come
Well,
talk to
Agent
you. Yeah, Agent A was one of John Doe's spies.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay. You're setting up the whole thing again. Congratulations. You've been granted title of spy master.
Aaron says this while getting out of the bath, flashing her ass and drying herself off, having no sense of
Cover up
prudence.
that gaping hole. I don't understand why you're doing this.
You can see the scar tissue from where the first goblin that stabbed her is still there.
Actually, you can see the scar tissues. Period. I think a majority of my body is covered in scar at this point. Like, I'm not
all
gonna-
due to small incisions by goblins.
either that or like really angry dog-like teeth things.
Also, as Aaron kind of stands, you see other the bruises from where the iron golems had punched her. There's a massive bruise going around her back, where her shoulders are at, and going to her chest from where one of the iron golems grappled and crushed her.
You would be surprised how much I can take.
Her face is a
Anyway.
little swollen.
That's what she said.
Oh, can I roll a history?
On Aaron?
Well, yeah, to see if I know her.
What?
Sure.
Know my what?
Okay.
Then know your
my-
history.
Oh.
She
Okay.
wants Agent A wants to know about the pool scene between you and Zilpip.
All right, I'm here.
No, I don't want to know that far.
You can describe that in detail. I don't care.
Fuck no.
All right,
What can I
roll
describe?
roll that for me, Agent A, and then Zilpip. So as you cast Major Illusion,
Image.
Major Image, Cathal looks at it, looks back at the door, flips the image off, and knocks on the door again.
Uh,
17.
The image goes, "Hey, like, what do you want?
Open the door, Zilpip. I know you're in there.
I am in here. What do you want?"
I know you have something you're planning. I figure you're gonna
Of
take the
course.
queen anyways, so I'm just
I am.
bringing you to court before you see what's going on in the city.
You're bringing me to court.
That is correct. Trust me, if I wanted to kill you, it'd be easier to do it out here. That
yeah.
way, when you blow shit up, I don't have to
Can
worry about the
knock
damage.
out.
Come here. If you're so worried that I could kill you, why are you like you should expect that I'd be able to get in here.
There's silence for about 15 seconds.
Exactly.
And then I walk out.
Good man. All right. Now, since you know I can get in here, I should explain something to you. She kind of pulls Zilpip and puts her arm around him. Allow me to explain this. I was hired by Tenem. I'm not as strong as Tenem. I'm not as powerful as Tenem. But I'm very good at the job he hired me for.
And what's that?
Well, originally it was to kill magic casters. Now, I am to protect the queen and make sure that the kingdom runs smoothly because Tenem makes a lot of money off you lot. So long as you ensure that there's money going in, and the queen's alive, and her heirs are protected, me and you are solid. Is that understood?
I'm sorry, I stopped listening.
Oh, I want to kill you so badly. Also,
You're gonna
Tenem
kill
has
me.
an order to go and make a potion for him that'll reduce his fat so he can walk again.
Oh, easy. It's just a simple variation of my paralysis potion.
Yeah, he said you owed him for the paralysis potion he dug up for you. So, all right.
I do. Yep.
Now, if you'll follow
Work on
me,
that.
and can you bring your tall Goliath friend with you?
Yeah. Where
Uh,
I left him.
what do I do with all this stuff?
And no spending the platinum you lot have been crafting this entire time.
I'm not gonna spend it. I'm gonna do something else.
You goddamn bastards. Remind me of Toutler and what his strategies have been. Ay, okay. She
I
starts
just
to lead
thought
you.
of a good idea.
What?
Destroy a nation's economy and
That's
yeah,
actually
create
what
chaos.
that's what
That's
Tren
what
and
Trendy said.
Fraz were thinking about when you were gone.
yeah.
Is it
we could-
really?
Yeah,
Yep.
we could literally just send someone over there to spend all of the money and turn it into Germany.
That's hilarious.
All right, and she starts to escort you back to the crown or back to the capital or center
Should I
keep.
leave the money or should I take it?
Bring your money. You might as well keep it. You're leaving soon anyways.
Yeah, bring it.
Okay.
You should give it to me.
No.
No, you should give it to me. I'm the more charismatic one out of us all.
No.
Yes.
You should
I
give it
can
to me.
spend-
Face feed my goddamn family.
Hey, want to know something? None of you know
What?
about this except Machina.
I
and
know.
now Cathel.
Somehow Cathel knows about it, and so Pip is pondering, trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Calm.
Crying,
She knows
probably?
about everything. I'm not gonna lie.
And she just kind of smiles and says, "Also, your brother's a much more interesting." And she continues walking with you a lot.
Hey, so
Who's the
do I need to be part of your experiments, or do you just want me to stand there and be?
What did
Speed
you
of body
discuss
card.
while I was taking a piss? Like, what did I miss?
Wait, my experiments?
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm not experimenting on you.
Alright.
Experimenting with you might be the question that Zopit
I
might be
mean,
trying to
maybe
figure out.
eventually, but definitely not now.
Fair enough.
Also, you're a blood hunter, right?
Yeah.
With the different concoction, like you bring
Yes.
different.
Which I
Good to-
already did.
Good to know.
Alright, as you guys finally make it to the center keep, you see Aaron's been cleaned up, nicely dressed, all back in her armor, which is squeaky clean. Linty is nowhere to be seen. And Agent A looks more annoyed than usual.
Oh, I rolled a 17 for the history, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, here's the deal, guys. There's a tree in the Drowlands that I need some fruit from. And, it's guarded by a terrible spider queen goddess thing. And a lot of us are probably going to die. But I'm not. And I need you guys to help me.
Sure.
Can we find the goblin after?
Cathel looks
Yeah.
at Aaron and says, "Stop with the goblin. You've been stabbed too many times."
The goblins shouldn't be an issue for a while.
Okay.
You and your goblin shit. I can't heal you if you're out there. And I'm not coming with you.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
I can heal.
Someone's got to watch over the kingdom.
I'm surprised. I'm not gonna say
Don't
anything.
you
I
look at
wouldn't
me.
leave that to you, but
Really? I mean, I'm the one who figured out you were manufacturing platinum in your own little laboratory. I also
Right.
know all about
Jesus.
your spells, your abilities, and how to kill you if necessary.
What the fuck?
I mean, I would love to see her try.
Well, someone's head over heels in love with him.
I know.
She looks at Agent A and says,
And
"No."
no, I actually saw her put her arms around.
Now let me
What's next, a
clarify
love
this.
letter?
Now let me clarify this. The brother's more entertaining. I prefer the cold-hearted killer types.
Oh wow. So she's fine with
Bad
whatever. I
taste.
see.
Bad
No.
taste.
I'm the nice one of the brothers.
Yeah, Piplis is like everyone's afraid of Piplis. He's fucking terrifying. I mean, he's the one who pulled children out of two women just to experiment on said children.
He's not allowed to
Jesus
do.
fuck.
He's not allowed to go near me.
Nah, Piplis does what I ask him to.
To an
Why?
extent.
What'd you say?
I said to an
Why?
extent.
Yeah, I mean, sure, he'll try to twist my words around, but he does what I tell him.
He's a
Why?
real boy.
Pinocchio, huh?
As Cathel looks at you a lot and says, "Alright, now you know the deal. Keep the queen alive. If she has the kids while she's out, bring them back here. Then if she dies, that's not my problem. I don't care anymore.
Jesus.
If that's all understood, have fun. Good luck. have fun storming a castle.
Hey, Zilpip,
Yeah.
why don't you just do the whole time magic on Aeron and make her give birth right now?
Cathel looks at Machina. No
That's
magic
What the
on the
fuck?
babies.
no.
Alright, fair enough.
has
She
adverse
wanted the
effects
babies, you know.
Wait,
on
how many
sentient
months
creatures.
is Aeron in?
It's not
It's just
even
the
a
first try.
yeah, only
not even the
only a
first
couple
trimester?
months. No, she got it got rushed. She's only a couple months though.
Jesus fuck.
The initial impregnation from inside the dungeon to the current situation has only been a week. However,
It was a dragon, wasn't it?
It has to be the fucking dragon.
Possibly.
hey, Aaron fucked a dragon. That's not the first time Trent's done
That
this to you.
baby's gonna come out with
This is
Snow
not
White
the
hair
first
and
time.
shit.
This is not the first time, and it most likely will not be the last.
Trent's
I'm not
nickname,
gonna-
Trent's D&D nickname, Dragon Fucker.
Wow.
All right. So Cathella looks at you lot and says, "Well, have fun." And goes inside the castle, shuts the doors inside the keep, shuts the doors, and starts ordering the servants around.
Wow.
God, I feel bad for those servants.
Yeah, she must really.
First things first. We're gonna have a killer ass slumber party
Hell yeah.
because I need a long rest.
Fair enough.
Me too.
All right.
Hashtag me
Good.
too.
As Zopip said, I assume you're setting up a tiny hut so everyone can chill in there and sleep.
Yep.
Hey, Lofa. Okay.
As the tiny hut starts up and you all gather in to take a long rest, we will end the session there tonight. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. We will see you next Saturday or maybe during the week for an impromptu session. You never know with what's going on.
Bye.
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 Bye.